Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, boom, bam, biggie. This is the Peace Dealer. And welcome to a super awesome transit talk. We are back in business, baby. Yeah, shout out to y'all. Please, please comment a fire sign emoji if you're excited to be here today. Bam. Bam, bam, boogie. We are going to be going over, of course, Jupiter's retrograde back into Aquarius, which is set to manifest this miraculous transit you may be experiencing right now. The first thing that I want to share is you definitely want to allow your eccentricity and uniqueness, okay, to really set the tone for you. Be very comfortable with people who are uncomfortable with how different you are and how the actions you take inherently threaten what they feel is normal or not. This is everything that moving forward, you're going to be in a position to realistically have these same people marvel at how not like they're supposed to be right or wrong, but at how they never really understood you like they thought. Okay. Saying this because if many of you are perturbed by how different a lot of what you do kind of challenges them, embrace that challenge. And keep in mind, this isn't necessarily meant to delegitimize what they may believe. Because a lot of people operate off of false assumptions and half truths, a lot of what you're told by these people, a lot of the counter philosophies and advice aren't necessarily going to be wrong. A lot of what you hear may be right, hypothetically, in a certain sense, but you have to remember that the most revolutionary thing about what you're going through is you. And so you're getting ready to, over the next 6 months, add that element accordingly. Like Jackie said, it's actually out of love in some cases. And, you know, you owe it to yourself and them not to prove anything wrong. This isn't really about proving people wrong as much as it's about maintaining and establishing your own independence. And this is why I'm saying it's not about being right or wrong, because some of you may realize am I accepting Cash App for live readings? Absolutely. Some of you who are, in the position to realistically tap into this element of what you're going through, you know what I mean? I'm just ready to spread some misinformation. That's hilarious. Some of you may have to find out you're wrong. Some of you may have to be wrong. You just don't want to get so caught up in having to do everything so perfectly and having to get every step right that you compromise being real to yourself. And this is where, as we step into the linear or non-linear nature of Pisces, this enables you to go more with the flow. Sometimes you have to do something the wrong way just to realize you don't want it. Sometimes you have to be in experience something to realize that it's not for you. And, maybe you might be stubborn. Thank you, Astrochemist. Or maybe not. I got your Cash App, Matt. Thank you very much. Some of you may have to realize in that sense that, it's not really about being right or wrong, but the experience. And once again, this is so very important because people will argue with you until they're blue in the face about how wrong something you're doing is. Well, let me present you a mind-blowing concept that will be inherently controversial. And I won't even say how wrong, but I'll say how, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to Che, proud member of Infinity Club. We're going to have our 40-minute consultation next week. But outside of that, many of you personally have, you know, many of you might have to, or let me not say like how wrong what you're doing is, or how maybe it just might be delusional, or it may not be right. Something not being right to do, or something being delusional, is not a reason to not do it. And that's what a lot of people are having to accept the wrong way, or are having to accept the hard way. Thank you, Tatiana. I got your PayPal. For the live reading, I'm going to pull a card, or oracle card, to speak on what this Jupiter retrograde is going to affect you, as far as this transit talk will speak of the remainder of Jupiter in Aquarius while it's retrograde and going direct, coming into, of course, Scorpio season. Thank you. So a lot of people, you're also going to expose how a lot of people think that you're their proxy. And a lot of people will act like they mean well for you, but they're putting themselves in your shoes. And so, you know, whether they're conscious of it or not, telling you what to do is a way of manipulating you so that they feel comfortable about what you're doing. But you need to remind these people, you don't live your life to make them feel comfortable. Okay. Provided you're not blaming other people for what you do and you're taking responsibility. That's the power of Aries, the individual that can really do. Aries is omnipotence. Like Aries can do whatever, but it has to take responsibility for what it does. Karma, everything that you do will come back to you. So, you know, it's still hard because we're in this prosperity culture, and shout out to Crazy Bull Spirituality. Show her some love during this period. She's decided to activate Jupiter going through her fourth house and make a move for herself, and actually, you know, move forward on something that, you know, many people may advise opposite. So all love to you, Crazy Bull. Really be safe out there. You got support. You got support out here, especially for those of you who are out in Cali. If you want to link up with Crazy Bull, she's dope as fuck. Other than that, really be mindful, because once again, like it's only a commonly held assumption that, oh, you're supposed to live your life like this, you're supposed to do that. Because we're in this prosperity driven culture that, oh, you have to be successful. Like, think about it. Like, everything that constitutes motivation and like ad cycles for people to basically finesse you out your pockets. You're made to believe that something's wrong with you and you need to be driven for success. As a kid, you're shown all these authority figures. You're shown all these motivational speeches because you have to be successful. And if you're not doing anything with your life, and if you're not successful, then something's wrong with you. All of which is a lie. Like, that's a wildly commonly held assumption. You don't have to do shit with your life. Like, I don't, let me start this off like that. There's not a single thing you have to do. I'm sorry you were lied to and you were made to feel like I have to be successful. First of all, you're not supposed to know what you're supposed to do with your life until you're 29. Like, that's called a fucking Saturn return. You may think you'll know beforehand, but it's not until after that you realize what's up. So this whole notion of pushing 20-year-olds to know what the fuck they're doing with their life before they're 30, it's a lie. I don't know who lied to you, but you were lied to feel in any way that you have to have some kind of career, that you have to have some kind of success. It's what everybody does nowadays. How do you not know this? You're not supposed to, you don't have to know that. Like, it's you all you have to do is be yourself. Now, if you don't do anything with your life, and listen, maybe not even at 40, like, there's no age limit to this. I need you to understand that's really just it's a narrative. It's rhetoric. It's a bunch of people who just agreed societally, this is what we do. And they judge other people who don't do the same. They're seen as societally unfit. It's just rhetoric. And so, since we're talking about the spiritual, which pertains to outside of man-made logic and customs, we have to mention this. Realistically speaking, you are not put on this planet to live up to some societal expectation. I'm sorry you weren't. I'm sorry you were lied to. Period. Let's talk about it, because this is a fact. This is a motherfucking fact. Some of you are in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, stressed out for no reason, because you feel like there's something you have to do. The only thing you have to do is breathe, treat others the way you want to be treated, and express yourself. Stop living up to these dumbass expectations from people who only know you from the outside looking in and will gossip behind your back at the first opportunity. They'll easily talk about you, but they won't talk about how to help you do what you do, but they want to talk about what you're doing. Useless. They're useless. They're useless. Please, oh. Now, on the same token, if you're complaining about, oh, my life sucks, I don't know what I'm doing with my life, and I want this to happen, but you're not doing anything, that's on you, boo-boo. That's on you, homie. Like, if nothing's happening in your life, you're not doing shit, that's on you. But more realistically, a bunch of you feel like there's anything you have to do. There's not a single thing that you have to do with your life. Period. And I don't want to talk too much about the Cuba thing, because I don't like to touch all these things that start to trend. But I love the way all y'all who are Cuban, I love the way y'all are handling this beef and this conflict. Y'all are not doing the same social media run through, which is just so fucking stupid, like gaining this awareness on social media just so that no one does anything about it but send money to people that don't do anything, and then that's it. All right, we've seen it happen with Coney, we've seen it happen with the Palestinians, multiple times with the Middle East, with Africa, with all sorts of shit that people can gain clout and act like they're social activists. The Cubans were like, nigga, this is none of your business. If you're a non-Cuban, shut the fuck up. Nigga, you don't even know what we're doing. Okay, like we don't need to hear you guys talking about our shit, nigga. You don't. This is all propaganda. Welcome back, Shay, to the Infinity Club. Holla at your boy, right? And there's something that was said that correlates to spirituality too, where you have Cubans talking to non-Cubans about Cuba, and these non-Cuban dumbass motherfuckers want to be like, well, that's not what I saw on the news. Excuse me, but I would know. CNN let me know what's happening. And it's like, bitch, you're not from Cuba. You don't know anyone from Cuba who's telling you like it is there. And like, this is so much. Cuba said, today we got time, cuz, like, straight up. Like, we don't need your social media support. We don't need you niggas to raise awareness. Just listen to us, because we're trying to tell you what the fuck's going on. And you niggas is trying to tell us, oh, well, that's not what the news told me. So are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? The nerve, the fucking audacity. And that's where we are now. That's where we are now. Like, this is the reason why I'm bringing Cuba up, is this also applies to your spirituality. You have firsthand experience of stuff you've done, right? And you want to listen to people who have no experience doing what you do, talking about, well, that's not what the news told me. The news told me y'all are pseudoscientists. Sir, have you ever read, do you even know what the strength card is? Do you know your progressed moon sign? Okay, and you're going to tell me about what I do. I should smack you right now. You go, okay, like, that's just the vibe, my friend. That's just the vibe. Brainwashing television. So like, we're not going to be accepting any of this crap anymore. Not like you continue to, but that's the vibe moving forward. We are officially across the Pluto opposition. And so we're bringing everything we learned individually into the social world. And it's going to be ugly. I like to say Cancer was a shitstorm. Well, you made it through the shitstorm. And now it's time for you to come and get this victory. Leo season is the beginning of a social axis that's going to combine all of our individuality to where we can come into victory, because we can share how we've grown together through this social axis. Bobo, you ain't lying. 2022 and 2023. So, you know, it is what it is. This is very, very important, because the first thing that I want to say, first of all, thank you guys for showing love and support, like always. Thank you, Chad. Thank you, Chad. Thank y'all for showing up. This is where, like, it's quality over quantity. It's quality over quantity. Think about the millions of people who don't know who they are, dick riding somebody who they've never met and only like them because of this perceived sense of fame. And what their, music, art, they feel speaks to them. Meanwhile, those same people use them for their money. All right. Usually don't give back to these people. You feel me? Quality over quantity versus the quality of individuals who are journeying together. You know what I'm saying? I don't need millions of followers. I'm honestly questioning, because a lot of you say that you don't see the notifications when I go live. And so my average view count on videos is like a few thousand, a couple thousand. I'm starting to think I really just have 5,000 subscribers on my channel. It doesn't feel like I have 40,000. But YouTube has repeatedly said, oh, when YouTube or Instagram does that thing where they delete spam followers. And so none of my subscribers have been deleted. So I'm just going to work on seeing how to maximize whoever's following me. You feel me? Like, I want to give back to y'all, but y'all are consistent. I don't really care about the numbers as much as the message going out there. And it's really amazing how every time I do a magical moon message, every time I do, you know what I'm saying? And thank you that y'all got the notification. That's what's up. That's what's up. Every time I'm using StreamYard, so I think you'll definitely get it for sure. But I mean, I'm still getting shadow banned. I'm still getting suppressed. I'm not the only one, right? But it is what it is. It just makes me appreciate more how much y'all really show up and show love. Like, it invigorates me, it humbles me, it really inspires me. And like I've always said, I got some more content. I don't know if some of you have noticed, but shout out to Salvador. I've had somebody translate in Spanish my World War Zero series, so I'm gonna continue to make more of that so we can translate more of that. But yeah, other than that, got some exciting news, especially with the Mystical Illuminations fan. We're going to be brainstorming some more. I went on a really long break during Cancer season, so thank you, Bobo. All right. And other than that, what's next, now that we're finishing the Aqua chapter, we're all going to congregate. You know what I'm saying? We're going to put out a presence here in Vegas, and that's going to be my first step towards, really creating events that could be live streamed and that you can fly to, that we can really build this community. Now that Saturn is in Aquarius, moving forward, it's purely community building. And so we're finally going to be able to pay off back to each other and give back to each other what we've sent. But other than that, if you're here, I want to really share a really positive, powerful message for you. The life-changing miracle that Jupiter coming out of Pisces is happening now is going to set the tone, fixed sign set for Jupiter to come back in Aquarius. And the whole purpose of that is Jupiter sneak peeked into Fishland. Fish tard, blah, 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 miracle. And now it's coming back to Aquarius so that your knowledge that you came in, because it went into Aquarius and you gained knowledge, then you went fish tarded for a little bit and like your whole life changed. And the thing with this is your whole life changed by a small itty bitty bit decision. What Jupiter in Pisces for the first 2 degrees just brought in like a little bit of Pisces crack just to change everything. Like, and now it's coming back to change the knowledge that you came in here knowing, so that you can kind of adjust it. Similar to you learn about cryptocurrency and then it goes into Jupiter and your crypto goes to the moon and now it's coming back. And now you're taking that knowledge with this change to retrograde, reevaluate, move forward. We're going to change. Because the whole purpose of Jupiter in Pisces is to, since 2010, 2011, bring this decade full circle and to literally take everything you've learned and Hell's Own Grenade, integrate all of that. It's going to be dope. You are psychic now more than you've ever been. And you're on the precipice to gaining knowledge of your whole world and self in ways that will only make sense uniquely to you. So thank you so much, Starlight Readings Tarot. I got you. I'm going to make sure I do these live readings in the order I receive them. So with that being said, before we go into this, once again, I just want to give my gratitude. I want to share my love for y'all being super amazing, and drink that God water. And so I'm just letting you know, now that we are opposite Pluto, I'm going to break this down. From now to Capricorn season, first of all, I want you to think about every single synchronicity. I want you to think to January of 2021. And I want you to think about the increasing development of psychic abilities, synchronicities, and faith in your own self that has exponentially risen from January till now. In fact, comment a fire sign emoji if you've noticed that since January, you're exponentially so much more psychic, even if in the smallest ways that bring for huger. So let's welcome San Pasuchil to the God Squad. We are going to have our webinar this Saturday on the 24th. Those who are a part of God Squad, Infinity Club, and Yin Yang Master, you get the link to that webinar. It is included. Okay. So all of y'all commenting fire sign emojis, I hope you know you're more psychic than you've ever been. This is nothing. You still haven't seen anything. Like Saturn isn't in Aries yet with Neptune. We're not fighting intergalactic space aliens and ghosts as a collective individually. Like we haven't, once that happens, like everything that was behind the veil in the light of Aries, everything that you thought you saw, you're seeing now. It's like, oh shit, I mean, I thought I was, maybe I was crazy, but I was really sensing this the whole time. It's like, it's all going to come like, that's when your psychic ability is going to be zombie apocalypse level, where you're like, and like you're using your abilities and your gun, like it's a wrap. So much is going to happen so fast, back to back to back to back to back. The only reason why you don't know this is happening now is because the media is using Neptune and Pisces to lie to y'all, like just outright deceive, lie to y'all. Like it's come to a point where everything that everyone knows they're taking on faith, which is being used to lie to y'all, like completely. And as the truth continues to come out, it gets spun. So don't get gaslighted to believe that you're some conspiracy theorist because you think critically and you see through the bullshit. Your parents went through this. Your parents' parents went through this. Their parents went through this. We just have social media, so it's easier for us to call it the lie instantly as soon as it happens. Other than that, though, over the next 6 months alone, you're about to everything. The reason why I asked that question is everything you're about to experience the next 6 months alone is about to be even crazy. Like you thought you were psychic. Oh my God. Even though you're more psychic than you've ever been, you thought you were psychic. All you experienced was just but a sneak peek of your potential. This next 6 months is where you're fully integrating this through Virgo season. And now it's so much more practical. It's like, oh, damn, I'm actually using my abilities to get out of car accidents like a badass. Oh my gosh, I knew this person was going to say what they said, and I said it mid-conversation, and now I seem more psychic. That's because you've been psychic, but you're not even nearly as powerful as you truly are. And the next 6 months is really going to unpack it. So I want you to think that from January to now, you literally unpacked all of this. And then you're going to literally integrate everything you've unpacked, coming back again to Pluto, where we do it all over again at a different level, and then do it all over again at a different level. This is going to happen until 2023, 2024, once Pluto goes into Aquarius, and then all right, I'm sorry, guys. I have to reveal it. Aquarius, Pisces, don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. But the jig is up. I'm gonna just have to reveal y'all plan. So I don't know if y'all know, but Aquarius has been planning to abduct you from the beginning. Aquarius has been planning to breed your planet. This is kind of eerily similar to Invincible. Aquarius, I'm so sorry. I'm not even supposed to say this is part of the Scorpio embargo. This broadcast might start to get interfered, but I have to. I'm so sorry. Aquarius has been playing all of y'all. What's going to happen is Pluto's going to go into Aquarius and their celestial nature is going to awaken. Right now, they're like Goku. Like most of them know, but they're still in their human energy. Pluto's gonna go into Aquarius, and you thought you knew that Aquarius, but nope. They were just waiting for their alien celestials to return, and you're gonna see fleets of ships come through, and they're gonna occupy this planet, and then all the and they're not gonna come in peace, and then all the Aquarians are gonna be like, and you're like, I thought I knew you, and then they're gonna be like, do you know these people? And the Aquarians gonna be like, nope, they're just, even if they're your biological brother, they ain't your spirit brother. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Frieza gonna come through, and then all the Aquarians are just gonna like awaken and just be like, we have this planet ready, sir. And then all their superpowers are gonna unlock, and then they're just gonna basically Viltrumite all of you motherfuckers. Swear to God, these are not. I'm think invincible. Every Aquarius is Omni-Man, and they're getting this planet ready. Son Goku, you know what I'm saying? Imagine if Goku didn't hit his head. Like, it is what it is. I'm sorry. Like, think about how Aquarians shape and mold humanity's perspective. Think about Oprah. Think about all of them. Epstein was an Aquarius. I'm not saying Aquarians are evil, by the way. I'm just saying that they're celestials that won't hesitate to basically occupy this planet with celestials and use you guys as breeders. Okay? Then they're going to look at the Geminis and the Libras, and they're going to be like, think that's hilarious. They're gonna look at the Geminis and the Libras, and they're gonna be like, "You're gang. Don't worry, we won't abduct you guys. You're air signs," and we're gonna be like this. But do you know why that's not enough? Because Pluto and Aquarius alone is gonna be stressful if you're not an air sign. But there's something even worse than. And if you want a Marvel interpretation, Aquariuses are the Celestials. So you have the Titans, you have the gods, and then you have the Celestials who like birth universes and galaxies, right? But then there's something even beyond the Celestials. They're called the Beyonders. And Pluto and Aqua is bad enough. But don't see, at least Aquarius, Omni-Man isn't even really evil. Omni-Man just did what he had to do. And that's going to be Aquarius. Aquarius has a celestial regime to uphold. And once they sleeper cell awaken, and all their human memories get Otsutsuki-fied, and like the god within takes them over, and they no longer have human feelings because this is what they plan to do. That was what they're meant to do. Aqua Moons, you too, okay? Aqua Risings, we see you motherfuckers too. I'm an air sign. I'm gonna be good. My North Node's in Aquarius, I'm gonna be good. That's why I'm spilling the beans. But it's them Pisces you need to watch out for. See, a lot of people don't realize Pisces is gonna destroy everybody. Pisces is just chilling. If you think I'm lying, just remember Kwame Brown let everyone talk all this shit on him for years. And then Jupiter went into Pisces, and Kwame Brown came and just said, and just like destroyed everybody. And so I've been escaping. I've accepted my fate, but we don't have much time, guys. Like, I know this sounds like a joke. And thankfully, it's still soon enough to where you can think I'm bullshitting. Pisces will never admit this, but they know what's up. Pisces has just been chilling because they have time to kill. But I know you see this. Look. It's going to happen. 2043, Pluto's going to be in Pisces, and you're done, guys. Some of y'all may not even be here, but like once Pluto is in Pisces are just going to stop playing around, and then they're just going to be like, okay, time to destroy everything. And like I'm sorry, they're Beyonders. Like they even murk the Celestials. I don't know what else to say. The Pisces are just going to be like, yeah, we're done playing with you now. You niggas said we were delusional all the time too. Pisces got time and they're just going to, their full power is going to awaken, and they're just going to take over. And you know how Pisces do. Pisces will like destroy the entire construct. Let me just be real. Pisces will just flood everything just because. And then after everyone dies, they'll hop skip into another dimension. They won't even really need a physical body. So, you know, I think I said far too much. And yeah, it is what it is. But really, really keep that in mind because yeah, this is Pisces will finish y'all. And right now they're helping you. right now you need them. And this is the fucked up part, because we need Pisces to get through the celestial invasion. And then after they get us through the celestial invasion, they'll be like, we were the ones you needed to watch out for the whole time. And like, you can't stop Pisces. Like I'm looking at and that's why I'm like, Pisces, why are you here? And if you think I'm lying, walk up to any Pisces moon, Pisces rising, and ask them, why are you here? Aren't you from Andromeda? Why are you here? These niggas will not tell you why. Be like, oh, it was my soul guide. They spirit guides. They say we're just helping humanity. Yeah, that's why you're here. That's why you're here. Why are you here, Pisces? You don't even belong here. All you niggas do is escape. You know you don't like it here. You know this is a ghetto ass dimension, nigga. Why are you niggas even here? Half of you niggas is just like, oh my God, I'm not even trying to be. Ask these things. I swear to God. Walk up to anyone. Ask them, why are you here? And just watch what they tell you. They're not going to have the heart to tell you, oh yeah, we're just here to like eradicate your human species. No, they're not going to tell you that. They're not going to tell you that. In fact, they're going to tell you they came here for peace. Nigga, they have a Janae Aiko and an Erykah Badu. We don't stand a chance. We don't stand a chance. We don't. I'm gonna be in the mountains chilling. Like I'm gonna be, you know, when the world needs me most, like the Avatar, I'm not gonna be anywhere to be found, because even I don't want to smoke with Pisces. And that's it. And that's it. So like, enjoy your life while you can. We have 3 years before aliens do a full-scale invasion from within people. They're called Aquarians. So like, don't look up. We have aliens walking amongst us. These people see you as mortal. Every Aquarius sees you as a mortal. You're just a mortal being. That's it. They're celestial. Like, have you ever heard of the Eternals? Like, that's Aquarius, nigga. Like, I don't know what to tell you. So that's why I'm just kind of just like, is it even worth it? Like, what am I even here? What's the whole point? Like, if the government with Pluto and the Pluto Aquarius, the government's trying to kill us. You feel me? Like, this shit is fucking crazy. If it's not the government making up viruses and shit or hitting you with booster shots, then it's going to be these aliens, Pluto Aqua, and then Pisces finally got time in the 2040s. So like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Makes me think of the movie Legion. You feel me? AI is about to like own everyone coming into Pluto Aqua. And I'm not saying this to you to make you fearful. Some of you are Aqua. Some of you are Pisces. You're like, I'm going to be good. Right? Ah! Some of you are Sagittariuses. You're like, well, Aqua's my best friend. I ain't got to worry. So like, it is what it is. Some of you are Leos. You're the main character. Basically, you're the one who's going to have to deal with all these conflicts because they're going to go to you, Leo. Aqua is your open enemy. They're going to go to you. Pisces is trying to 8th house you. You know, Capricorn be hating. So, you know, protect Leo at all costs. Shout out to Soldier Boy. Shout out to Tory Lanez. You know, smear campaign, being smear campaign to this day. But like, hey, it is what it is. Those who know their God will do exploits. And I don't say this to fearmonger. I just say this to let you know, buckle up. Because if you think about it like that, this is why the awakening of your psychic ability will get you through this. For those who don't awaken fully their psychic ability, they're not going to make it. They're not even going to make it through the vibrational shifts and the differential of the temperature differentials energetically. That, I mean, whether it's a solar flare or something, there's going to be something where if your energy is or your chi isn't built, you're going to die. And for those who've built their chi, you're not going to die. If you want to know if you built your chi, have you been doing this spiritual work every day? And the spiritual work is purposely left vague because it's as unique as you. And it's really just consistency towards anything that grounds your belief in this real construct. Some people's spirituality could be getting drunk every day. Is it effective? I wouldn't say that, but it's still a form of spirituality. So like this sense of uniqueness that's coming through. Okay, please, Pisces, don't troll me. Like, please don't murk me after. I'm so sorry. I had to, you know, I have a big Gemini mouth, Aquarius and Pisces. I know I'm good with Aquarius. Aquarius don't care, but please, I didn't mean to really like snitch on you guys. I just had to say it. This has been weighing heavily on my heart because Pisces, y'all will really just troll people just because you can. Seriously. Like Pisces can grant your wish right now. I don't even think you know that. But they do. But it is what it is. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Other than that, Jupiter is retrograding back into Aquarius. The news is still lying to you about everything, which is not saying much because the news has been lying to you about everything, even when Obama was in office, even about Obama being in office. Like, it's just a lot. And his fake birth certificate. But other than that, I don't want to throw shots to my spirit brother. This is just, very concerning because now you're coming into the full understanding of all the knowledge that you've been coming into. And let me really break this down, because Jupiter right now, as you can see, is 0 degrees Pisces. 2043, right? Where the Pluto will be 0 degrees, Jupiter is here right now. And whenever we hit 0 degree Pisces energies, Pisces blends time. So we're literally channeling that end time vibe now. That's kind of the nature with Pisces. Oh, by the way, if you listen to Pisces music, they're telling you the whole time, oh yeah, we're gonna fuck you guys up. Oh yeah, one day, like, we're gonna ruin. But like, you might be thinking that they mean it the other way, but like, they're telling you the whole time. They're not doing anything evil, by the way. Pisces represents the end of the cycle, and so they do this every time Pluto's in Pisces, and then or this cycle happens, and then we respark at Aries. So, like, you feel me? Like, they don't even say they've been warning us. They've been saying it. We've just been listening to them. You know what I'm saying? The other way around, right? Listen, think about that next time you hear "Shine Bright Like a Diamond." Okay, like, because Riri is a warrior Pisces, so I don't even think they're trying to hide it. Like, they're just in our world. These Pisces are taking our jobs, making all this money, being fucking legends. It is what it is. Like, they're just doing stuff so casually that it takes us like years to work at. Like that's cool or something. Actually, it's legendary. But other than that, this is very important because, as you can see, Jupiter isn't just retrograding back into Aquarius. Jupiter is going to go back into 29 degrees Aquarius. See, not all of us are as gifted as Pisces to just make stuff happen in the moment. And I will always hate on Pisces because I'm jealous as fuck. Hey, Pisces, the only reason why I hate on y'all is because I'm jealous as fuck as y'all. Do you know how much as a Gemini I want to be a troll? The only difference between Gemini and Pisces is that Gemini be trolling, but we say one thing and people have all their guns out. Pisces gets away with everything. Pisces gets away with everything. And as a Gemini, I'm just jealous as fuck as y'all. Y'all are just so magical. Like, I wish I just would. That's it. I'm not even gonna lie or hide. I'm just jealous of y'all. Like, that's it. I'm fucking jealous. Are you happy now? I'm fucking jealous. It is. It is. I love y'all, but I mean, I see the shit y'all be getting away with. I see the shit y'all be pulling off. It's just like, what the fuck? If I did that, you niggas would kill me. It is what it is. I love y'all though. But Jupiter is going in 29 degrees Jupiter. This is very important because the sun is 27 degrees. So let me show you something. When Jupiter actually goes back, so we're going to have that 0 degree sextile, 1 degree Leo, which is the full moon, 2 degree Leo. So 3 degree Leo, 4 degree Leo. Okay, are you ready? I can't make this up. Bong. I'm going to show you this again. This is insane. This is how intuitively genius the moon is. Watch this. So you mean to tell me right when the moon finishes the cycle out of Pisces and it passes that baton and it goes into Aries, boom, Jupiter is back into Aquarius. I hope you know This is developing. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back in time. Okay, it's in Sagittarius, right? And then it's in Capricorn. Okay, and then it's in Aquarius. Okay, and then it's in Pisces. Okay, and bam, it's back into Aquarius. So we're starting the next lunar cycle with Jupiter going back into Aquarius. Astrology is the shit, my friends. I hope this deads any doubt in your mind that the planets and the dance that they make is fully conscious. You are in a fully conscious and sentient universe. Welcome to magic. Like, that's crack. That cannot be a coincidence. So not only are we going to have the opposition of Mars to Jupiter that's going to marry seventh house opposition, intellect in Aquarius and passion, but we need to talk about the science of 29-degree planets. 29 degrees is mastery. You are literally on the precipice of coming in to the full knowledge of everything you've been experiencing. There are elements outside of your conscious ability to process in a third dimensional way what you've been experiencing. You're getting the knowledge of it in ways that will make sense of nonlinear and metaphysical phenomena, because you are the single most greatest aspect and being that is being, how do I say it, introduced into this collective whole in your own unique way. Sweet. And it's one thing for me to say that, but you're literally going to experience that. Okay. The full moon is 0 degrees, 1 degree, 0 degrees. That's a huge, because we're going to have 2 full moons, one at 0 degrees and then the second at 29 degrees. You're going to come into the full knowledge of your heart. And this is going to be amazing. I'm so glad Jackie noticed it's already started. Okay. And this is very, very important, because once again, everything leading up to just this 29-degree ingress retrograding is not only going to reveal to you so much and so quickly this full knowledge, this is going to take what you already know. What Pisces is going to do, Jupiter and Pisces is going to take what you've already known. Let's just say since the beginning of 2021, you very quickly came into huge knowledge. What the Jupiter and Pisces is going to do coming back to Aquarius is take what you knew and flip it on its head so that you know. And so what is this going to look like? Ooh, amen, Dustin. Okay. What does this look like? Okay. This mastery is a full-on downloading. For example, when Jupiter was 29 degrees Jupiter in Gemini in my first house, I was enlightened all year about the truth of who I am. I was reading my natal chart, and it wasn't until 20 degrees Jupiter in my first house that I realized I'm the peace dealer. That's even though I came into the name earlier, that's when it made sense to me. That's when it was complete. The full truth of who I am. Oh, and that's what we're coming back to. It's a literal precipice that, because this is going to be coinciding with Mars opposite this, Aries trining Leo, sparking new passion towards this, everything is going to literally click into gear. So everything before the 28th of July is setting you up for a life-changing miracle, which, by the way, the life-changing miracle I've been referencing is starting now. The life-changing miracle has always been in effect since Jupiter was retrograding in Pisces. That was setting it up. But the trigger point is literally now. And let me break that down. If we think about life change, we want to think 6th house. We want to think Virgo. We want to think Pisces. We want to think mutability, because the change of your life is a perceptual change that literally brings a different outlook to everything you're doing. And so we want to correlate that, not limited to, but definitely expressed through the sixth house. When your life changes, that means your lifestyle and what you do on a day-to-day routine changes. The most simplest way. So the moon is sixth house from Cancer, which is lifestyle. Sagittarius changes the behavior of Cancer because the individual sincerity of one feeling into their identity takes the ascension of Sagittarius through visual sight and clarity to bring into the open one's collective behavior as a high priestess, as how they visualize with being emotional here in Cancer. You visualize feeling that passion into what you do. This is why Cancers and water signs live passionate lifestyles, because the water converts to fire. This is a period where your lifestyle is not only ascending, and I got your payment, Christian. Thank you. Because the moon is now squaring Jupiter, getting ready to go back into Aqua. This is it. From now until the 28th, your life-changing miracle is here. And not, shout out to Adriana De Silva. Thank you so much. You just took the words out of my mouth. Adriana De Silva just got a reading with me. Okay. I still have my miracle discount code. For those of you who are still interested in understanding what this life-changing miracle is for you, please go to my website right now and order any consultation. If you use the life-changing discount code there, miracle, I will detail, hey, this Jupiter is in this house in your chart. This Cancer is in this house in your chart. This is the life-changing miracle for you. This is what, especially coming in now, shout out to Angelique. Our first reading was lit, super lit, will actually induce this change where and how. And if you don't want to get a reading to know, that's totally fine too. Just look at where Pisces is in your chart. Look at where Cancer is in your chart. I highly recommend this. This sale lasts until the 27th. And I also recommend that you get the Leo season monthly peace report. I have monthly peace report tickets available in the description box below for you to access the Leo season webinar. This, I think, is even more crucial than the half off for those of you who want very important insight, okay, into what this Leo season is going to be for you. All right, we're going to start that webinar on Saturday. Tickets are still available. We have Thomas Michael, Astar and Esteller. He's an expert at gene keys and human design. That's that dude. For those of you who've gotten his transmissions and downloadable audio recordings, for those who might have gotten a vacation package and need a transmission to phase that out, this dude is legit. Scorpio moon, Leo sun. He don't play no games. All right. He's moon Scorpio, moon Saturn. All right. He's gang. He's an alien like us. We also have Aquarian High Priestess. You don't want to miss. This is probably going to be one of our best monthly peace reports. I'm going to go at length to really break this down. If you, of course, are God Squad, Yin Yang Master, and Infinity Club, it's included. And I'm going to post a link to that a day before or a few hours before in the community tab on YouTube. So other than that, please make sure you get your tickets. Please make sure you take advantage of the 50% off sale available till the 27th. And I still have the live readings available as well for after this broadcast. So to go a little bit more into the significance of this life change, the moon in Sagittarius is triggering this right now. So what does that mean? Let's go back into the Peace Mobile. It's the 19th, the 20th, the 21st, the 22nd, the 23rd, and the 24th, and the 25th, and the 26th, and the 27th. The next 8 days, your life will not only be changing, but as it facilitates this miracle, boom, the 28th is where the life-changing miracle that's happening will fix itself. And you're going to start that new cycle on the 28th. There's no other astrologer that will tell you this. I'm giving you literal details and dates. If you would want, once again, more detailed insight into how this will happen with this moon cycle, get an astrological transit forecast, use the half off discount code and type life-changing miracle. So I'm here to talk about the coolest aspect of this transit thus far: supernatural celestial evolution. So what is the Jupiter retrograde? It is highly significant that Jupiter is going back into Aquarius when you walk into the red carpet in Leo. Leo is the doorway into the social axis. Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. Think about a red carpet event. It's a bunch of individuals there looking fly as fuck, super amazing, and dressed well, and they're all congregating together in a social environment where they all get to talk and like put on airs and be like, I'm fancy, you're fancy, and we're famous, and blah 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 blah, and we got cameras on us. And the reason why this is important is we're in guild wars. Leo is the main character. What Leo season is going to show you is what role in this play you have. What role in this play you have is determined by how you have set your individuality the past 6 months. And so let's go back in time. Where was Jupiter? Where was everything when Jupiter just entered Aquarius? Well, the sun was in Capricorn. That's deep. The sun was 0 degrees Capricorn when Jupiter entered 0 degrees Aquarius. And now that Jupiter is coming back into Aquarius, the sun is coming out of Cancer and it's going into Leo. So let me break down why this is exceptionally significant. Because not only did we have Jupiter finish through Aquarius, we had Jupiter go through Aquarius through Capricorn season, Aquarius season, Pisces season, Aries season, and I believe Taurus season. Let's actually go back in time again. Yep, Taurus season. I would say mid-Taurus season. Yep, basically by the time we entered Gemini season, boom. So think about that. Jupiter was 0 degrees Aqua when the sun was 0 degrees Capricorn. Jupiter was 0 degrees Pisces when the sun was 0 degrees Gemini. Coincidence? 0 degrees are a wild card of sorts. So like there's no way you're escaping the life-changing element of everything that's happening now. And when I say now, I mean now. Okay. Your boy is on his no fap shit once again. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make it past my record of like 5 to 11 days. I'm actually gonna do it now, and I'm already starting to see a change. Your boy has only been like 12 hours no fap, and my psychic powers are coming back. I done had a vision already of the future, and I'm starting to feel my energy, and I'm feeling my strength. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make it past 5 days. I'm gonna make it past 11 days, and I'm gonna make it past my record. And the reason why I'm even mentioning this, because normally this would be TMI for me. I'm also going on my tolerance break. I'm not smoking weed anymore right now. And so the reason why I'm mentioning this is individually, this is a change in my behavior and habits that will ascend my whole life. It's literally going to change my whole life. And I'm just excited that I'm going to make it past 10 days of no fapping. I don't know what's beyond the 10-day point. Last time I did that was before my Saturn return. So pray for me, y'all, because like I feel like after I reach that 10-day point, I might ascend. I might not be here. If you see that I disappear and like y'all don't hear from me, it's because my body turned into light because I stopped fapping for like 10 plus days. And like I just decided I'm too woke to be around. Thank you, Nayeli. I got you. And like it is what I'm not even gonna hide it anymore. Like it is what it is. I just need to be honest with y'all. Like if the spirit just beams me up, it is what it is. And so, you know, it's been nice knowing y'all. It is what it is, y'all. Shout out to Son Goku, 57 days. That's like 60 years, my nigga. Damn. So like other than that, I've already done the equivalent of no fapping for like 3 years. And I'm talking about like 12 hours. So like, you know, it's a long time. I haven't touched it in a long time. And by a long time, I mean like 10 hours, 12 hours. So like, it is what it is. It is what it is. And I'm going to replace now. See, this is ascending. I'm changing it. I'm replacing the fapping with exercise. All right. And I'm replacing the weed with meditation. Okay. Even though I didn't just fap, when I see it's misleading, and I'm not trying to be TMI. This has a lot to do with your own unique ways you've changed it. When I say no fap, that's misleading. I don't watch porn. I haven't watched porn in years. I've ascended. I just use my imagination. I'll go on Instagram. I'll use my imagination. I'll step in the shower. So like, I don't take lotion and fap. I have a whole core exercise. Like I get in the shower and like I'll feel energies and like I'll activate my core and I'll do what I do. So I've been working out. I don't be on the computer looking on porn and fapping. That was in my early 20s. I use my imagination now. I'll be having soul sex. This is ascended fappery. Your boy activates his I just go in the shower, use soap, I activate my core, and like I have soul sex, and it's an extra dimensional type of sex. You feel me? It's a workout. So I don't even see. I don't. When I say no fap, I'm not acting like I haven't watched porn and used lotion in years. Like I don't do that. That doesn't do it for me. It's ascended fappery. Like I'm on a whole nother level. So I'm just merely replacing my exercise with a different exercise. I call it sexercise. It's an ascended fappery sexercise. I'm connecting with different souls, but I don't consider it masturbation because I'm even in my head, like I'm connecting with another soul. So technically it's sex in a way, you feel me? Like it is what it is. And so I'm replacing that core exercise with a more grounded, approach. Instead of doing that, since I'm no fap now, I'm gonna just replace that with a different exercise. Okay. And then I'm gonna replace my tolerance break with meditation and supernatural breathing with this Joe Dispenza technique. All right. But shout out to my ascended fappers. You feel me? Like we're segueing into a new way. And this is very important because here's the thing. What Jupiter retrograding out of Pisces is going to do is it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot of what it is you've been doing one way, and it's going to Mr. Miyagi. You're literally on the verge. You're 1 week away from being Mr. Miyagi. So ever since May 21st, you put into practice, even before that, leading up into here, through any bad habits or toxic habits, you feel me? Shout out to Ninzo, that's what's up. Or any toxic habits, you've still through repetition gained certain skills. Now that you're ascending or purifying elements of this, what Jupiter and Aquarius is going to do is going to change it. So let's say you've been doing a toxic habit. You weren't just doing that toxic habit. You were coping and you were learning in your own way. What's going to happen is now that you replace that habit, Jupiter coming back into 29 degrees is going to show you, oh, I wasn't just doing this. I was waxing on and whapping off. Some of you are fap on, fap off. I get it. Some of you are waxing on, waxing off. You know what I'm saying? And so now that you're going to apply this to a different field, it's going to be like you walk into a different dimension, and it's going to be like, oh, this is the results of what I've been doing. And that's where it's going to like flip on its head everything you've been doing. And I want to once again make sure we're clear. Coming back into me having a straight face for most of this is a miracle. You coming back into Aquarius is what's going to download online the max knowledge. So like you're on the verge, and this is very important, especially if you feel like you're in a fog right now and like you know where you're headed, but not everything's clear, and you feel like you're on the verge of breakthrough, please comment an exclamation mark. Okay. If that's how you feel, if it feels like, okay, I get an idea, right? I'm making love to myself. There we go. I get an idea, you know what I'm saying, of what's happening, but I'm not entirely clear. Comment exclamation mark. And it's vague enough to apply to literally everybody, right? You're on the verge. The reason why you feel that fog is because Jupiter's in Pisces. Jupiter in Pisces is expanding your higher mind to a new concept that your conscious mind hasn't understood, but your soul has always known. I'm gonna say it again. Jupiter in Pisces expanded your consciousness to concepts that your brain has never processed before, but your soul has always known. Ay, Dios mío. Okay. And this is very important because your brain's going to come into processing this for the first time, even though it will feel like you've always known it. And so this sense of you being in the fog, you're about to come out the fog. You're about to come out the fog. And then 29 degrees Aquarius, like a lightning strike. Remember, in the tarot, for those of you who read tarot, you know what's the Tower card? Mars. What's the Tower card? Mars. So you've been building up kinetic energy. Remember, fixed signs are energies, right? So we have Jupiter that's gone into Pisces. We went through Gemini season. We went through Cancer season. And then the 28th, bam, baby, Jupiter is back in Aquarius. But Jupiter's not just back in Aquarius. Jupiter is back in Aquarius opposite the Tower of Change and Enlightenment. Bam! I'm sorry. Bam! You're the 28th when Mars goes into Aries and sparks new light and revs into that Leo sun and gives you that courage to step on the bam! You're going to get hit with an epiphany. That's just like, I know what I must do. Action, Mars. And you're going to gain all that knowledge and it's going to fuel into that mastery of bold action. Boom. That's what's going to step into Virgo, and we're going to be lit. And we're going to be lit in the streets like thunderbolts to the head, like Shazam. So the reason why I'm saying this is to go with the flow for Pisces. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You know way more than you even know right now. And now here's the duality. I'll say personally, I don't know shit. So like the whole notion that, oh, we don't even know anything. I'm going to maintain that. But you know way more than you think you know right now. And Jupiter coming out of Aquarius, Pisces and Aquarius is going to reestablish everything you've always known. And I want to make sure that I'm making this clear. If we go back into the Peace Mobile, that the reason why it's going to feel like you just know it out of nowhere is that at deeply unconscious levels within your soul, you've been unpacking this subatomically, but you've been distracted by external phenomena to really confront this. And I'm going to break all this down. I'm having a really powerful welling feeling of joy and gratitude because it's almost as if spiritually your spirits are ready to step into this victory, especially if it feels the other way around, like, oh, I'm about to give up. That's because the dark forces are pressing you because they know you're about to cross that finish line. That finish line is literally right now. Sick. Thank Jesus Christ. Are we still alive? Oh my God, we're still alive. Thank Jesus. Dog, I refreshed the page. I thought I lost the live. Oh my God. I meant to refresh the actual thingy majigger. There we go. As you can see, the sun is opposite Pluto. Welcome to the first boss battle. This first boss battle is gaining your autonomy of you being in a position to develop your own sense of individuality. You'll know this is applying to you, because ever since like 5 days ago, a fuck it switch should have just like clicked, especially 2 days ago. A galactic fuck it switch deep in your soul flipped. And if this is true, comment switch. Where the fuck it switch came, then like the pressure of all of society's expectations, you're like, I don't even care. Like, if that's what you think, that's what you think. I don't even care. I believe what I believe. I know what I know. If you feel like I'm being too arrogant, suck my dick. If you feel like I have a God complex, suck my dick. If you feel like I'm delusional, suck my dick. I don't even know why I even cared anymore. Like, it's a huge fuck it switch. Now, hold on. You flipped this fuck it switch last year. Let me prove it to you. Bam, baby. You see that? 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 That was right after the apocalypse started, May 20th. In fact, let me even remind you, May 20th, okay, May 21st, 0 degrees. Oh, sorry. March 21st, 0 degrees or 1 degrees Aries. We started a brand new cycle in Aries. Bam, apocalypse cycle. Okay. So like, if we think to last year, you flipped that fuck it switch, but you didn't have Saturn in Aquarius. So it's not that you flipped the fuck it switch. You flipped the fuck it switch every year. 2018, 2017, 2016, 2015, 2014, 2013, 2012, 2011, 2010, 2008, 2008. And that was it. Since 2008, you've been flicking that switch, but it wasn't until the third decade that it really dawned on you that that's what you were doing. It wasn't until like 2018 when Saturn was there and you're like, nah, fuck this. And then 2019 came and you're like, fuck this. And then 2020 came and you're like, fuck this shit. You are not about to put that in me. Okay. And then this year it's just like Aquarius. It's like, fuck it. Now this is the Aquarius King Kunks that is good. It's done for good. And why is this important? You're going to flip this fuck it switch 3 more times. 2022, 2023, and that's it, baby. Boom. Next time you hit the fuck it switch, the celestials would have awakened. And Leo, good luck. Because them Aquariuses are coming for you, boy. Baby. I'm sorry. This is serious. Referencing the fuck it switch, it is legitimately an F it switch. And the purpose of this, if we think of the extreme depth of awakening, okay, shout out to D-Sun, the extreme depth of awakening, okay, coming through will definitely have you take into account the collective and move forward. So I want to actually address what Sarah said, okay? I think I'm going to get the vax, y'all. I said, fuck it. I want to be able to hug my dad. I don't even care anymore. I'll just take the vax. I need y'all to understand that this is not some hate club for people who want to take the vaccine. At no point am I saying, if you get this, I will never respect you. My stance has been this: if you want the vaccine, get the vaccine. No one should stop you from getting what you think you want. Okay. If you want that, like my whole thing is, if you don't want it, you shouldn't be forced to take it. If you want the vaccine, get the vaccine. Let me be honest here. This is a war that not everyone is ready for. I will not willingly push people to fight a war that they cannot handle. This is why I'm saying everything I'm saying matter of fact, to let you know this is what you're stepping into. Okay? So for those of you who don't want to fight that good fight, I'm not forcing any of you to do this. I would fully advise some of you just take the vaccine. Like, if you don't want to have to deal with this, I'm fully prepared. I've already seen far in the future where I'm not able to travel out of Vegas. I'm not able to travel commercially because I need a passport. Like, I'm prepared. Suck my dick. Like, I'm not going to travel then. I'm not going to complain. You're not going to see me be like, oh, I can't fly. Oh, I can't shop. No, I know what I signed up for when I made this decision. If that's what's going to happen, I'm fighting that fight. I'm a warrior. Not everyone is prepared for this. Not everyone has the mental strength to go through this. Don't let anyone else be the reason why you feel you're trapped. Take it if you want to. Some of you are magical as fuck. You probably have some magic spell to get rid of the effects of the vaccines. I'm not here to really demonize you for doing it. Do what you want. Do what you want. Because let me tell you something. I'm prepared to fight. I am prepared. Like, I'm drawing the line. 2020 has taught me that if you don't draw the line, they will keep pushing. I am prepared to fight. I'm prepared to lose whatever friends and family that I need to, but I will never willingly bring someone else who's not prepared into this. So you're hearing from me, if this is too much for you, this is an apocalypse cycle. This is the last days. Okay. Not everyone is about it like that. If you're not about it like that, you better take that vaccine. You better take that vaccine. All right. And I'm not demonizing you. Make sure it's your decision. Make sure it's what you want to do. My whole thing is don't let people pressure you into doing something you don't have to do. But if you want to do it, if you find that it's just easier to do this, look, when I came back from Nigeria, like 2015, they made me take a DTaP vaccine. I didn't complain. I didn't really care. I wasn't even woke like that back then. There was no mRNA in it, but like, I didn't think it really meant anything. Now I see what they're putting in this. I have my own ideas and opinions around it. I'm not going to force them on other people, but I'm prepared to accept the consequences. Real nigga shit. Like, that's just me. It is what it is. If you feel like you're not, don't feel like you have to force yourself, because a lot of people are doing this fake woke shit, acting like, oh, the vaccines are evil. Realistically speaking, they're not going to put death injections in every vaccine. They're going to do this over time. They're going to long game this. You have to look at the cycles. Pluto isn't going to be until Aquarius 2023. So it's the booster shots you have to take. It's the repeated shots you have to take with extra variants. Over time, the mRNA nanoparticles are going to do what they do. And I'm not even going to say they're going to mess you up or not. I'm just saying that has nothing to do with me. I don't need to get involved with that, but I would never push that on anyone else. Okay. So really keep that in mind. We're an open community around here. I'm not here to demonize people who made their own personal decisions. My message is it's a revolution of the individual. Don't let a collective force you to do what you don't want to do. That's it. That's it. This demonization of people who aren't getting the vax is just an agenda. It's a narrative. It's to turn people against you because people are weak and can't come together. And a lot of other people feel like it's easier to just point and pick on other people. The ones who see through that, and we're going to use our platforms to really be that voice, because I'm very glad that I get to be a voice to remind most of y'all, hey, they're lying, you're right, you're not crazy. Don't feel guilty for standing up for your own self, because that's the wave. Okay, so back to Jupiter. I kind of want to set up how personally, since last year, if we go back to January, when Jupiter went into Aquarius, what were we doing? You were unpacking from Capricorn season to Aquarius season to Pisces season. You were unpacking the higher element of what Pluto, Saturn, and Jupiter awakened down in your DNA bones. You manifested the knowledge of that Aquarius season, and then Pisces gave you the divine experience. Aries season, spark. Why is this important? Jupiter going through Aquarius is expanding your knowledge, not just of what you know, relative to 2010. You're ascending your knowledge relative to that cycle you sparked 2010. Bet. So it sparked in Aries. You manifested it physically in Taurus. You enlightened in Gemini. Boom. You're feeling the energy signature in Cancer. And so this is why it's very significant that Jupiter coming back 29 degrees is finally going to supercharge celestially, not only your connection with celestial aspects of yourself, because remember, it's more accurate to say that you're a higher being playing this physical aspect as an avatar then you are a physical being experiencing a limitless universe outside of you. This is the last grounded part of yourself. Okay. And so this 29 degree ruled by Uranus, which is in Taurus, is going to take everything from Aries and Cancer that you've worked on. And let's acknowledge that you weren't just sitting around lazing away for the past 4 months. Even if you did that, that was work. Like it's still something that developed your individuality. And so all of this happening while Saturn is setting this higher karmic knowledge, preparing more so the authority of the collective and the control of the collective that you deal with individually. See how Taurus squares that, right? The outside influences here. Not only have you been building that up, you've been unpacking superpowers. You've been dealing with other people. But the thing here is, at a deeply unconscious level, you may not have been fully conscious of this until now. Now you're headed into a place where the knowledge, Jupiter and Aquarius, of everything that's been evolving, you're going to see, because when you're by yourself, you're not fully aware of yourself. Does that make sense? When you're with somebody else, other people are able to see how much you've grown. And you're going to be able to see, based on reactions of other people, which has already started with Mars and Venus, what's going to happen as soon as Jupiter goes back is now you're in the social zodiac sign. So you're going to be interacting with other people, and people are going to be like, Jesus Christ, I had a healing session with Star Yari, and she healed a cyst that I didn't even tell her about. And meanwhile, you know, you on the other side, you're just going to be like, I knew I was nice, but like, I didn't know I got this much better. Some of you are already experiencing this now, because it's not until you deal with others socially that you see the power of your individuality on both ends. Maybe some of you may realize, oh, wow, I'm a bigger piece of shit than I ever realized. Or I need to do something about this. Maybe I should change my life for the better. So keep that in mind. Like, this is very, very, very important. Aaron Moses, my dude. We got a track together, by the way. Aaron Moses is a very gifted producer. You're going to see him on a Peace Talk sooner than later. That's that dude right there. Aries gang. So really keep this in mind, y'all, because we're kicking off Jupiter going back into Aquarius with a literal bang. Boom. The knowledge that comes out in the world is going to be huge. And this is going to infuse you with like we're back on track. Okay. You can overcome anything. You are powerful. And so this is where, as a soul, this is going to facilitate the next half of your development and growth. I want you to think that up until from January up until now, you were a loading screen. And, you know, Aries was like 50%, Gemini was 80%. Now you've gone over the Pluto opposition. Once Jupiter comes back, you're 100% loaded. And it's ready to express this. This is where you're going to not only start to experience the alignment with your superpowers and the intent that guides you along, because you're conscious, but your super conscious is guiding you, and your subconscious is also guiding you and helping you process, right? Exactly that, especially. And shout out to Christy Aphrodite, one of the most inspirational individuals that we have on our team, and I know she's living proof of this. All right, make sure you check out her Peace Talk with me if you want more insight into that. She every day she has like products that, if you look at her testimonial page, like change people's lives. And if you think about changing lives, she's fully mutable, so she's all about that change. So keep that in mind. Even our chakras are ascending. I'm saying a whole lot and moving back and forth, but I'm wanting to illustrate quintessentially before we really go into this transit talk. If you can vibe with me that you have definitively evolved at an internal level, comment an exclamation mark. You've seen evidence of how much more psychic you are, how much more intuitive you are, how much more powerful you are, how much more courageous you are. The first 5 zodiac signs build internal values. And so that's the foundation for you to express this forward. But now that Jupiter is going to be opposite Leo, this is a celestial evolution of epic proportions. You're going to be doing things over the next 6 months that will shock even you, because you may have still underestimated your potential, especially if you're around people that willingly do the opposite. And that's why this is going to come as a shock, because you might have been around people who are undermining your own abilities and skills that you pick up. Right? Shout out to Colby. Like, this is a real thing. And it's gonna be like, listen, it's gonna be like fap on, fap off. I'm sorry, wax on, wax off. Like, you've been training. You're gonna go through more training through Virgo season, but by the time you make it to Libra, you're not going to realize how much more powerful you are until people are like, whoa. It's gonna be other people who realize it first while you're doing it, because you're not gonna be able to know until you actually apply it coming into now. And it's like, whoa, all this fapping has made my hands super strong. No, I'm just joking. All this training spiritually has made me more woke. Yeah. Especially music, especially endeavors of the heart. Leo season is going to really help you with your creativity. And I love this. People already call me a superstar. Please really own up to this mastership through Virgo season. So very important. What's going to happen is Leo season is going to beef up the creativity, and it's going to, with other people, show you and others how much you've grown. And Virgo season is going to master your super abilities. By the time we finish out of Virgo season, and why is this important? What do we see Virgo season? Bam. Virgo season is going to bring the king kunks of Jupiter and Virgo. Let me make sure we're clear. The thing about Virgo and Aquarius, which is going to change everything. Virgo season is going to be where worldwide everyone realizes, like, Virgo, and it's starting now. Cancer season is start to bring up everyone's feelings that things aren't adding up. Right? You're seeing this with audits, you're seeing this with coronavirus, you're seeing this with variants. Even people who were pro-COVID at first are like, another variant? Like, even they're starting to, they don't want to seem like they're conspiracy theorists, but even they're like, okay, this is some bullshit, right? Cool. Check this out. The significance of Virgo and Aquarius. Virgo brings analytical details that transforms knowledge. Aquarius is fixed knowledge, but things don't stay the same. So you can know something until more research brings up data, and then that data does what? It changes the knowledge, right? Oh, the earth is revolved around by the sun. And then you find out through experimentation and facts, oh, actually, the earth revolves around the sun. Now Virgo has transformed the common knowledge of the collective to where now people are heliocentric and they believe that the sun revolves around the earth. Okay, think about that. We are so close to a worldwide realization. This happened last year, but last year the situation was still developing because it was going through Capricorn. Now in Aquarius, okay, shout out to Edward Snowden. Virgo season through the reason why it's going to happen is now that we are opposite this. I want you to think how June, July, August brought a lot of lockdowns and protests. It's not even that it did that. It's that we see the social axis opposite what? Authority. Leo season is going to be the first stand through the first boss battle of society's response to opposite what? Saturn, authority. This is why talks of lockdowns are coming out again. This is the opposition to limit the social activity of the masses. Except this is not 2020. And what you're going to learn about humanity is you can dupe humanity for a year, but you can't get them 2 years in a row. Trust me, humanity is petty and genius. And when you combine those two, it'll get ugly. Okay. I'm sure the elites thought that they can do this for 3 years in a row if you count 2019, but Virgo season is going to come, and everybody worldwide, people who even disagreed with each other, are going to be like, wait, this shit don't add up. This shit don't add up at all. Why? Because since 2 years ago, hey, that's what's up. Shout out to you, Aaron. And you sent me to $9.99, so I got you on the whether you want it or I'm gonna pull a card for you when I do this. All right. But listen, if you think about it, right, Virgo is the analyzed data. See, a lot of people do talking. Virgo just keeps receipts. Okay, I'm gonna keep that for next time. Oh, you're talking all this shit right now. Okay, you said this at 3:56 p.m. All right, we're gonna keep this for later. And that's all Virgo's been doing. That's all Virgo been doing. Virgo will sometimes disagree with you, but still collect receipts because Virgo isn't above reality. And so since 2019, 2020, you know what I'm saying? Oh, is that what's okay? Well, this is what it is for now. Okay, cool. What did the CDC say? Okay. Oh, the CDC changed their mind again. Okay. Oh, the CDC changed their mind again. Okay. That's it. Oh, the CDC changed their mind again. It's like the 6th time. Okay. Well, we got this all off. So, like, listen, Virgo season is gonna come through, and then Virgo is just gonna bring all the receipts since 2019, because you know they did a whole extra and be like, this doesn't add up. You have this many people in your county and this many people voted. This doesn't add up. This doesn't add up. So basically all the shit that did not add up for years, that king kunks that you see right there, oh, it's going to be addressed. And that's going to lead the way to the second boss battle in Libra season, where people socially are going to take action coming in, and it's going to get pretty. I wanted to say it's going to get ugly, but it's going to get pretty. And by pretty, I mean ugly in a good way, though. Okay. But we're literally here. We're here. As soon as Venus and Mars goes into Virgo, we're going to start to see this compiling and analyzing. Realistically speaking, you know what I'm saying? Neptune's opposite this. So they're going to try and fudge the facts to make it look like, see, it does all add up. But no, it already started to show it didn't add up beforehand. So it's going to really, really, really show. And this is where you're mastering your abilities and techniques. So first of all, shout out to Virgo. Virgo, Sagittarius, and Gemini are saving because Pisces has been compromised. All right. Pisces is like Justin Bieber, who's seen, you know what I'm saying? Like he's turned Christian now. Like Pisces is like Justin Bieber, who's in the industry. So he's been approached by the elites. He's seen how they get down, but like he can't say too much because he's not trying to get like Epstein. You feel me? He's not trying to put, even though he said enough, like he's spoken out about it. Pisces, anything they do will get twisted. Oh, they're delusional. See how they're trying to do Britney? Britney Spears is a huge red pillar in this. The conservatorship that she's going through is no different than what you're going through with the government. So, like, you know what I said? Britney's beef should concern you because y'all have way more in common, and she got red pills. So they trying to silence her. So keep that in mind, because Virgo is not, there's no energy in Virgo. Virgo is pure right now. There's no energy in Sag other than the nodes. So like analyzation is at an all-time high, and this Virgo season after Mars, Mercury, and Venus go through will really show you that. So this is where the retrograde of Jupiter is not even going to reevaluate the knowledge that you've been presented. It's going to compile this in a social axis where you're connecting with other people socially to experience this, and not just experience this, but to count up the change of the relationship to this narrative. I'm going to say this once again, because last time we had Virgo season, if I go a year, where was Saturn? It wasn't in Aquarius. I'm preaching now. It wasn't in Aquarius. Listen, this is the same astrologer who told you, this is the same angel who told you, hey, Mars is going to go into Taurus, my friends, and you're going to see a riot. I even pulled a tarot. I mean, anyone would have told you that. I even pulled a tarot card, y'all. I even pulled a tarot card I had the 10 of cups the 10 of swords come up. I'm like, someone's going to die, and someone died. Just like I told you that, and that happened, I'm telling you, last year, Saturn wasn't in Aquarius. This year, it is. And Virgo's going to fact check that motherfucker. The only one that can put Aquarius in check is Virgo, because Aquarius is the higher knowledge, but Virgo is the analysis. It's like, excuse me, sir, this doesn't add up. And that's a fact. Here are my receipts. And you just gonna see Virgos coming through. Leos are gonna come through and gonna be like, you must have forgot we're the main character. Hold on. All the Leos are finna boss up really quick. Be like, hold on, let me hold my beer. Hold on. The stage is calling me. Seriously, don't sleep on Leo. Don't sleep on Leo, man. Ooh, Leo. Oh, President Trump's debut alone is about to be glorious. Like, I don't even think people know it's all being set up for his 29-degree rising and all the Leo risings and all the Leo suns. Like, you don't think they've just been sitting down doing nothing, watching y'all talk shit on them for nothing. They about to Kwame Brown y'all. It is what it is. So keep that in mind. Okay. Any Leo risings out of integrity have to also, it works the other way around too. Any Leos or Leo risings out of integrity, Saturn will put them in check. So it's not like every Leo is innocent, but I mean, not Leo people, the energy of Leo, the energy of the heart through all of us. Okay. Where's Leo in your chart? So the Virgo period of this, following the Leo period of this with the opposition, right now, we're coming around the king kunks, right? Or we're coming around the king kunks. Yeah. We're going to come into the opposition. And this is very much so a celestial glow up. Make sure you get my monthly peace report. Please get that webinar. If you haven't gotten that webinar, please go to my website and purchase tickets to that webinar so that you can really be incited about, based on your moon and sun, what this Leo season will be for you. It's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. Once we step into that opposition, this is going to be that first breakthrough in, of course, this Leo season that is glowing you up. Leo season is the celestial glow up. And so Jupiter retrograding back into Aquarius is a supernatural celestial evolution. Celestial refers to a heavenly quality. It's an Elysian of some sorts. It represents a higher realm. It represents the heavens. What makes this celestial quality of evolution supernatural is that it's bringing back into Aquarius and into your general knowledge the metaphysical supernatural experiences of Pisces and the life-changing miracle that's coming through. For example, for me, by the way, at 2 degrees, this life-changing miracle is going to seem very small, like a mustard seed. For me, it has everything to do with my decision to change my habits right now. But it's even greater than that. It has a lot to do with the 11th house, 10th house for me, because I'm 3rd house Cancer, so I might be learning new skills or whatever. But you have to also understand that this is now in the axis with Mars and Venus and Mercury in its exaltation and dignity in Virgo, right? Where personally, you're ready to actually establish everything you've learned and focus this through your heart in service to other people. It's just hard for me to put into words because you're not going to do step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, boom. That was Aries season. Step 1, step 2, Taurus, step 3. This is just going to be boom. You're fueling up your vehicle right now and then push to start Leo season. Okay. And this is where, thankfully, you've put in so much work. Coming into the mastery of Virgo season, you're going to recognize how amazing you are. This is where it's going to be tangible. This is where you're breaking through right now into a skill you can repeat over and over and over from Gemini to perfect into Virgo. And it's going to strengthen through Leo. Okay. I want to make sure we're clear here because Jupiter retrograding in the 3rd decan, you're going to download so much, like so much is just going to make sense. Oh, that's why I wasn't, because while it was going through Pisces, You were coming into a new concept before you were ready. And so you were experiencing it. And that's why it's like you just had to go with the flow. Now it's going to, what if you already know that now? That's also very possible too. Some of you have aqua energy. If you already know that now, even better. You're just going to continue to perfect that. But your knowledge of what you already know now is going to be enhanced more with relevant details. And that's what makes this different. We didn't have Jupiter in Aquarius last year. So the knowledge that you're coming into is going to be contextually filled in with social experiences with other people. Yes. Bring it up. I'm going to say that once again. You're going to gain the knowledge in Aquarius, and then you're going to see how it either contrasts or fills in the context in social situations. Like non-Cubans hearing the Saturn in Aquarius, Neptune in Pisces. Oh, but you know, this is Americanization. This is an Americanized version, a narrative of what real Cubans are going through versus Virgo, which is reality, and people who actually have real family in Cuba, and you arguing with them about what they should know that you should be listening to them. Like, stop it. Stop it. So like, this is going to be happening to you, whether you're from Cuba or not. You're going to have a version of this happening in your life in your own way. Okay. Where you're going to be mirroring that. Why? Whatever you figure out now will come back around into Aquarius, and you're going to augment that context to create new knowledge. But this is going to happen so fast. Oh my God. This is going to be crazy. By the way, shout out to all the Saturn and Aquariuses. Much love to the Saturn and Aquariuses. Y'all are really doing us a solid right now. Okay. Because this is definitively, you guys are, the universe kind of, a lot of people don't know Saturn and Aquarius got the short end of the stick, because everything that humanity is going through, not only does Saturn and Aquarius have to inherit and deal with, but you guys are also being demonized for, y'all got that Pluto square to Aquarius, and no one even knows that like Saturn and Aquarius has to deal with all the real world shit Saturn and Capricorn did, but then they also have to deal with aliens. And then they talk to you about what they're channeling and you call them crazy, so they can't rely on you. They have to lead the new generation and teach the new generation how to channel these higher frequencies. And like, it's super stressful. It's super stressful. Okay, so get through it. This is going to bring back all your strength. And now this is where I'm going to talk about the next part of this. This is a supernatural celestial evolution. So on top of everything you've individually activated, you're going to be bridging this with higher aspects of yourself in the vehicle of relationships and friendships and, you know, actual entities that reveal themselves, because now you've awakened the supernatural power to see them. See, before you didn't have Saturn in Aquarius. So they were showing up to you and they were showing you master numbers, but you didn't know what the fuck you were seeing. And so they were just like, how do I get this person's attention? I keep on showing them a 444, but they keep on thinking of their fucking twin flame and I don't know what to do. Versus now Saturn is in Aquarius. And so now they're going to reveal themselves to you, and you're going to know what you're experiencing because of that short Jupiter and Pisces thing. Some of you will still think it's your twin flame, but at least we're going somewhere now. We're actually gaining traction. And if they need to use that to talk to you, then that's going to be the form they appear to you with. But this is where things will undeniably gain so much more. And I want to break this down again. Where were we last year at this time? We didn't have anything in Aquarius. We had a quincunx though. And so I want to make sure we're clear that Saturn and Jupiter behind Neptune and Aquarius and Pisces is giving you hidden knowledge about metaphysical experiences, Neptune and Pisces. Last year, you awakened the power to tap into this for the first time. Some of you always had this ability, but with the collective awakening, you've been doing this more than ever before. But there was no Aquarius. So you didn't have the knowledge of these metaphysical experiences you unlocked. Not like this year, where now you do. And not only do you have it, right? This is going to really make so much more badass your experience of this. We know this is true because every single day up until this point, you've had badass synchronicities about your power and experiences. And I'm here to tell you that's nothing compared to the next 60 days alone. You are more amazing than you could ever imagine. And this is where with Leo, the power button, it really kicks into gear. You literally anchor in your heart. You're on the red carpet. You see the dilemma. It's the celestial glow up of a lifetime. And your supernatural understanding of celestials and your celestial self, your higher self, and aliens and higher dimensional frequencies that influence and govern stuff here will be complete. And it's not going to be like you read a book and you learn. You're just going to, it's like you said Shazam, and it's just going to make sense. Okay. Trust me, it's just going to make sense. It's going to make real sense through Virgo, because true sense is Gemini, divine sense is Pisces, ascended sense is Sagittarius, and real sense, common sense, which isn't so common, is Virgo. The ability to analyze and think critically. There's no energy in Virgo, so motherfuckers aren't thinking critically unless they have Virgo or Virgo rising or Virgo moon. And you guys are letting Virgos do all the work, and it's not fair. Virgo's not trying. Virgo, my heart goes out to you, because Pisces can escape. Pisces has a Neptune connect. These motherfuckers can walk out of this dimension and be like, I will see you bitches later. I'm not dealing with this. They do this every other day. Sagittarius can ascend. Sagittarius can literally just go on an adventure. You niggas don't care. Sagittarius will be like, cancel all your plans. I have work in the fuck your job. We're going on a trip. Sagittarius will drop everything and just like go 6 hours away and just dip. They will ascend on your ass and you will not see them. Hey, you were just here. Gemini, we can just be in our heads. We will tune you the fuck out. We'll be here, but we will not be here. I'm sorry. We'll pretend like we're listening to you, but we're in Gemini land. We have our own separate dimension in our minds, and we will tune you the fuck out. Virgo is the only mutable sign. Virgo is the only mutable sign that has to clean up your trash, that has to deal with your shit. You think Virgo doesn't want to escape like Pisces? Virgo has to deal with everything. Virgo is here for real. Okay? Virgo has to deal with all of our shit. Gemini can be in their head. Pisces can escape. Sagittarius can ascend. Virgo has to deal with you niggas. And then that's why Virgo gives everyone the side eye. Like, man, are you even thinking? Like, did you even think before you said it? What you said don't even make sense. Now I look like an asshole because I have to show you facts. And you think I'm killing your dreams because you don't know shit. Like, what the hell? I see how y'all do Virgo. See, Virgo and Gemini have a beef, but like, it's not really such a bad beef. You know what I'm saying? It's just, we will but when it's time to hit facts with people, we friends again. When the Mercury twins have to come back, we don't beef anymore. Pisces and Virgo and Sag kind of have our own mutable beefs, but like, Virgo did not ask for this. Virgo did not ask for this. Okay. So before you hate on Virgo, just remember that Virgo has to deal with all of us. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Candace did y'all dirty. Candace did y'all super dirty. I'm not going to lie. I was just so happy that Gemini wasn't getting shit on. I was just like, okay, shit, if it's Virgo now, whatever. But it is what it is, man. Other than that, Virgo season is going to be the crucial season. I'm calling it right now. Everything that has already been exposed is going to be understood Virgo season. Because the biggest misconception is, when the truth comes out, the truth has been out. The truth about COVID came out that year. The frontline doctors came through. The fucking Avengers came out last year. I don't know if you got, they were called the frontline doctor. I don't know if you know, the Avengers showed themselves. They were called the frontline doctors. Okay. All sorts of scientists, doctors, engineers came out the woodworks. They don't even fuck with the internet like that. They put their own licenses on the line to give you facts. They all got censored. All sorts of officials came out about the election, gave you facts, like the living receipt, like the king of facts and truth. Rudy Giuliani came out with facts. Sidney Powell, who has her Neptune on 26 degrees Libra of Mercury, right? And for me to just, if you want definitive proof that the elections were rigged, let me just show you in the chart right now. Last year, I'm going to do a special live about this. If we go to November, where was Mercury? Where was Mercury? 26 degrees. It was retrograde just the day before. So you mean to tell me Mercury 26 degrees in Libra, which represents dominion, you had to enter your vote in a digital vote. Am I right? Or you wrote it in or you mailed it in. The actual action of that was social Libra, going into a social place to take a vote. You mean to tell me it was square evil ass Saturn and Pluto, an outside influence that manipulated it? It's a decision being made in Capricorn. You made a decision in Libra, and that was a decision Capricorn square. Okay. Why is this important? After retrogrades, which are known for glitches, right? Where we had some glitches in the Dominion machine going through its shadow period. That's all the proof you need, my nigga. Saturn was square this manipulation. Get this. Who was the one person that called out that the Dominion machines were rigged? Sidney Powell. Well, May 5th, 1955. I want you to check this out. We have November 4th, 26 degrees. Guess where her Neptune is? 26 degrees retrograde. I don't make this up. Come on, son. Remember how I pointed out George Floyd's mural, right? And the lightning strike happened when it squared? How come Sidney Powell has her Neptune where whistleblowers came out? Whistleblowers came out and exposed Dominion on the exact point where Neptune went. See, a lot of people don't read astrology, so they don't know these things. They're just going to see, oh, she's coming out peddling conspiracy theories about Dominion. I see she had insider intel, Neptune, on the voting process. Dominion, Mercury. Come on, son. Come on, son. During her note opposition, son. Sidney Powell is the GOAT, my friend. Like, she's one of the MVPs. Okay. Rudy Giuliani literally came out and gave y'all facts. Facts. So stop asking, when is the truth going to come out? At every point of the way, the truth came out. It's called North Node Gemini. But it was still a developing situation. And so people were able to twist the facts. And I'm using them as an example. It happened to you too. And yeah, I'm waiting for more time to pass because it wasn't just Haiti's president. It was another president too. So I want to wait for more details to come out. I'm going to go in on that as well. So keep that in mind, okay? A lot of Neptune and Pisces twisted the information. Thank you. Proof, facts, evidence don't even matter in this world. But guess what? Facts will always matter in Virgo season. And so Virgo season is going to come through, and all the information that's come out is going to be analyzed again. And we're going to see again that things don't add up. So it's not about truth coming out. Truth has already come out. It's about analyzing the truth that's come out now that we've had a whole year to analyze it. Let's get it. So Jupiter going back in Aquarius through Virgo season will have everything not add up. Through Libra season will go direct. No way. I thought it was Scorpio season it goes direct. Oh, okay. It's at the end. It's at the end. So by the end of Libra season, second boss battle, baby. We're moving it forward. And this is so very key. By Libra season, you will have mastered your superpowers. at an initial level. So if you have the ability to fly, you're levitating at like 50 feet. You're not flying in space, right? You're not taking full on trips to like Cancun and back, which would be impossible because you would get picked up as an unidentified flying object and an F-6 fighter plane would shoot you down. But like you can at least master the ability to where you can levitate consistently, right? And you've mastered your abilities at an initial level and you're a badass. So we have Leo season, we have Virgo season, and we have Libra season. Mind you, right? Mind you, Jupiter didn't retrograde until Gemini season and Cancer season, right? And so from Gemini season to Libra season, and really embrace this too, because as you step into your boldness and confidence, all your ops can do is talk. You're such a lame. You're so this. Then do something, bitch. Oh, you can't? I thought so. Keep crying, ho. And this is where come Libra season, it's the second boss battle. And all they've done is talk. You're going to continue to come into that counterattack. I'm telling you, the counterattack is now that we're in Leo. And I want you to notice more shit talking is only coming as cognitive dissonance because a whole bunch of what people believed is not adding up. And so they're taking it out on you. So it is what it is. Let them talk. Make sure you do more than they talk. That's it. That's it. People can feel whatever they want about me. What are you doing, honey bun? You're not doing anything, honey. You're mad. I'm not going to argue with you. You mad. That's why you talking. You're not walking. You talking. You're not walking. You're not walking. You don't want this smoke. You don't want this smoke. You talking. You're not walking. In fact, that's my phrase for the rest of the year. You talking. You're not walking. Get your money up. Don't get your funny up. Okay, it is what it is. I stole that last part. Shout out to that dude. If y'all know him, comment him below. I know he wears silky do-rags, but other than that, okay, this is very, very important because you're going to see a huge turnaround starting now, where you're literally a week away from stepping into this knowledge. This is a very time-sensitive period. The next 8 days, any sort of miracle can happen because you put yourself in a position to it. You're not waiting for anything to just hit your doorstep. You go to where you want something to happen and make it happen. Okay. And this is where, you know what I mean? Personally, you want to really, 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 really applaud yourself during this period because everything that you're going to advance moving forward is based off of the time you took alone to really build this chi. And a lot of what you've been doing unconscious that you felt was bad, you're going to realize it was all meant to happen. And this is going to really help you believe in yourself like never before. So we're glowing up Leo season. We're mastering our abilities Virgo season. And then we're stepping into the second boss battle Libra season, which is the action of taking your mastered abilities into the social arena with other people and showing who's boss. Thank you, Scar. This is where Jupiter's going to go direct. Saturn's going to go direct. The reevaluation and plans, because what's going to happen is they're going to see people are getting it. They're going to see, hey, people are starting to add up that we've been lying to them this whole time. So we're going to have to create a false flag or some bullshit, which if it doesn't happen by this time already, will probably happen during the second boss battle. And this is where direct, they're going to move forward with the enforcing. You have to understand that they need to test how we respond socially first so that they can respond. Okay, so keep that in mind because Uranus will start to go retrograde. And now the remainder of Jupiter through transformation in Scorpio, ascension in Sagittarius, and the North Node finally making it into Taurus during Capricorn season, where Venus is going to catch up and retrograde. Wait, what just happened? Oh. Where Venus is going to catch up and retrograde Jupiter is going to return back at the end of December, at the end of the year. By the time Jupiter goes back 29 degrees, we're going to be in Capricorn season. Venus is going to be retrograde, and you will have synthesized this knowledge. So let's break that down. In a week from now, Jupiter is going to be 29 degrees Aquarius. At the end of the year, Jupiter is going to be 29 degrees Aquarius again. This is a full-on integration process. It's literally taking the full knowledge of it and understanding of a situation, integrating it, and then coming back at that place now that you've integrated everything. In other words, you've unpacked your superpowers. Now you're coming into the full knowledge, I'm a god in a human body. Then you're integrating all of your superpowers. Boom. Now you're back at that knowledge that you're a god in a human body, but you've mastered your abilities. It's not like you just know it, but you haven't integrated it. Now you've integrated it. And that's what's going to lead into the Jupiter transit in Pisces that will change your life forever. Let me tell you something. Jupiter in Pisces is going to be crazy. It's Jupiter, Pisces, Neptune. Your full framework and understanding of the divine will never be the same. Last time Jupiter was here was on Uranus. Now it's on Neptune. This is going to be like paranormal. This is going to be like crazy. And Malibu, thank you so much. I'm for some reason feel like I'm not explaining this well enough. So if you feel like you've gained from this talk, please comment a fire sign emoji. I want to make sure I'm hitting home the message, because there's still facets of this that I don't think I'm doing justice or putting it right into words. But I think I've still at some point done enough. And you know what I mean? Let me just wrap this up real quick. We're going to, in further transit talk installments, kind of go more into the aspects Jupiter will be making, right? Thank you. But personally, I just kind of wanted to make sure we're clear here. You're the shit. Every single part of you is super revolutionary. Like, you're bridging in astral concepts through your own uniqueness that only you can understand with your perspective. And you're sharing it with other people who also have their own perspective. This community that we have here is like more than gold. Okay. So like, thank you so much. Like, I'm glad this resonates with y'all. I just want to make sure we're clear. You have upgraded so much. And now you're going to unpack that upgrading towards other people. You're going to reintegrate yourself back into society, and you're going to realize, wow, I've grown so much in a short year. I'm so much more supernatural and psychic than I could have ever imagined. Jupiter and Pisces literally had to expand how much I can imagine just so I can perceive that there's even more. So, and then we're going to come back to that. So with that being said, shout out to Alyssa Sharp. Shout out to my brother Uriel. And you know what I mean? Like, amen, this can only be individualized. Really tap into the nature of individual who you are. You're filling up your fuel. And this is where things get fun, because you're going to actually start the social axis of integration is taking the universal God energy and power from within that is sourced through this energy. And you're going to actually start applying and mastering it. You're going to actually start using it in practical situations. Before, you were identifying with it. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer had you identify with this. Aries, this is who I am. Taurus, this is what it's worth. Gemini, this is what I think about it. Cancer, this is what I feel about it. And now from Leo and beyond, we're integrating all that. And this is where you really tap into the upgrade. Okay. So personally, this is really going to open up this powerful sense and understanding of not only the next level and frontier of integrating the celestial nature of yourself in all of this, but opening you up to supernatural phenomena that the younger generation will understand, but the older generation has to integrate and process. Okay. And I mean, you deserve everything. I really want you to feel this as I really want you to feel this as personally a reward. Okay. I want you to see this as everything that you worked hard to step into and the glow up of a lifetime. Yeah. So let's do this. So I'm going to step into live readings. What we're going to do right now is a quick ritual. Now that we have like 500 plus people, let's make a collective wish. And with this collective wish, we're going to set the intention to really harness and activate this celestial evolution of supernatural proportions. So we're going to set the intention for an emperor activation. We're going to connect all our energy together, and we're going to set the intention for before you lay your head to sleep tonight. Okay. You manifest an application of your superpowers that ground more your own authority. So let's actually do that right now. Let's send the glow up energy to each other. Let's all connect. You know what I'm saying? The fact, and this is just going to be a simple wish, right? We're going to connect all our energy. I want you to feel everyone holding hands or connecting vibrationally. I want you all to send glow up energy to everyone. This intent will, of course, supercharge all our energy. Got the labradorite crystal. This is actually the Aries card, believe it or not. The Hierophant is the Taurus card, but still, regardless, okay. And I want you to set the intention to manifest an application and evidence of your superpower and to harness it, the authority of it, and for the universe to show you what that looks like. And after you set that intention, we set the intention to harness and ground the authority of our superpowers, show us what our emperor form is. And finally, oh my God, it's 11:11. I can't make this up. I didn't even plan this. Make a wish. It's 11:11, I think, in Central Time. Make any wish that you would like to see come true ASAP, actually. That's amazing. What you're going to feel is resistance. The resistance you'll feel are dark forces that try to psychologically influence you to believe that you're lame or you're a loser for even tapping into this spiritual mumbo jumbo. First of all, they're idiots for thinking you care. Like, this is how dumb these people are. They're operating off of false assumptions and presuppositions that you give a damn about whatever they think. This is because they're desperate. And your confidence instinctually triggers their insecurity. So they can suck a dick. But I want you to make a wish. Colby is wishing for world peace. We already won. You're going to, you're going to see very powerfully the lack of control that people have over you now. Because as you gave your power away, you've allowed people to gain confidence having some kind of power over you. Now that you're taking that back, you're going to see their true colors because they don't have that power over you. Wishing for all of you to see who you truly are. Amen. I wish that we all tap into and harness our power at our greatest level and perfect it from here on out. All right. Boom. Make that wish in your heart as if it is already coming true. And with the power of, okay, all of our intent, we release it. And so it is. So what's going to happen is before you go to sleep, you're going to see a sign. Neptune show us definitively an important sign to lead us in the right direction that you'll know, okay, personally. And with that being said, I'm going to step into the live readings. Okay. I'm going to go through Aries through Pisces. And then after Pisces, I'm going to pull a general card for everybody. All right. By the way, the minimum for Cash App and for Venmo and PayPal is $20 for one card, and then $30 for, of course, the oracles. Some of you may have already seen the signs. Shout out to La Bradford. That is amazing. And Neptune stays legit. Okay. So personally, the card that I'm going to pull after Pisces is going to be the result card for this ritual we did and how to really understand it. Okay, so Aries, Jupiter is retrograding back into your 11th house, and this is going to evolve supernaturally your connections. You may have a friend that makes your wish come true or introduces you to a cool new collective or really expands you through your social circle of friends. Bam, 10 of Cups. For those of you in relationships, it's about to be more fulfilling. This is going to be you coming into great fulfillment, Aries. Some of you, this is much well-deserved because a lot of people won't admit that a lot of people disrespect Aries. And I mean, people will say that it's because of how Aries acts, but a lot of people disrespect the principle of the objective principle of individuality. Like a lot of people always try and lord themselves over what one person can do. And so Aries champions this, and y'all motherfuckers hate Aries. Not y'all, but you know, Aries is one of those signs like Scorpio and Gemini, but really like Gemini that kind of just is treated like a baby when they don't have to be. And so I like to see y'all win. Taurus moon, Taurus rising. Jupiter is going to retrograde back in your 10th house. Career expansion and success. Some of you have to get comfortable with being more known, just like Aries. Both of you and Taurus are going to be more known, especially with career for you. See, we got the Knight of Pentacles. You're going to be stabilizing your finances through consistency, and this is going to be the basis for greater money operations to surface throughout. So keep that in mind, because this will definitely go a long way towards enabling you to harness all of this positively, if anything. Oh yeah, we're gonna be good. Gemini moon, Gemini rising. Your philosophy and the knowledge of truth that's going to open up the world for you will direct and align your messages that you speak with understanding from the highest place. So Jupiter is going to really reveal all the misconceptions and lies that have been really kind of clouding your vision while it was in the 10th. But this is even deeper than that. This is your rising star year. So it's just textbook ascension through the knowledge of who you are that will really help you understand the truth of yourself at literally the highest level. And we have the Knight of Pentacles again, which is speaking of consistency and stabilization. But I'm pulling this with the Queen of Pentacles. That's very interesting. So Taurus and Gemini, you're coming into greater material management of everything. This knowledge you're coming into helps you ground very accordingly. Especially Gemini with the Queen of Pentacles. This is going to really enable you to manage your finances so much better too. Right. It's a boring card, but it's essential, right? It's one of the it's something that I'm coming to appreciate a lot more because, you know, we do need stability. So Cancer moon, Cancer rising. This is going to transform the boundaries that you're taking place, but you're going to find that you're applying this knowledge more confidently so that you can deal with others more confidently. We got the Emperor. You're going to be putting your foot down. Cancer, you're taking all your power back. And a lot of bitches are not going to like that. A lot of people like to walk all over you, Cancer. In fact, Cancer, people go to you when they get intimidated by Capricorn. Thank you, Story. Ari, I got you. People go to you, Cancer, when they get intimidated with Capricorn because they feel like you'll say whatever is nice. And then you're going to take your power back. And then people are going to have a problem with the fact that they can't disrespect you. And it's just going to be like, do you want me to smack? I have Cancer cause. I will pinch the crap out of you. Are you serious? I am not a slouch. And so you're taking your power back, Cancer. It's going to be so empowering. Leo moon, Leo rising. You're evolving every relationship. Thank you, digitally, Drea. You are evolving every relationship in your life, and it's going to be lit. Why do we keep getting this card? Listen, I don't want to call this a boring ass card, but like, what the fuck? Okay, this is ridiculous. Okay, this is a Virgo, by the way. Shout out to this card. It's having a reliable friend, really, but it's also putting you in a position to very realistically tap into stability. And I think that this is a signal that Virgo season for Gemini, Taurus, and Leo will be breakthrough. This is also change of work, a move due to work. It's being practical, putting in the effort, work hard, play hard, seeing results. So the hard work, Taurus, Gemini, and Leo you put in, you're going to be seeing results for this. And this is a lot to do with stabilizing the work you've been putting in. But Leo, for you, this is huge relationship developments. Like you can partner with certain people who will change your life and vice versa. All right. Because you're bringing so much to the table and vice versa. So this is going to really examine who you're letting in your life because you're raising the standards on your relationships. Okay. No more foo-foo ass mofos. Okay. Virgo moon, Virgo rising. Jupiter, by the way, Earth sign risings are winning this year. Virgo rising, Virgo moon, Virgo sun, you are evolving your lifestyle. You're adding advanced techniques and habits to your lifestyle that is not only going to pimp your lifestyle accordingly, but it's going to put you in a position very powerfully to own up to this in a way. Yes, Scorpios can get it every day. This is just a fact. In a way that really opens up this element accordingly of how powerfully you're in a position to not only pimp other people's lifestyles, but to literally advance every single thing you do. Like you're going to create reality hacks during this period to where you accomplish so much more and need less. There we go. This is Saturn, the world. And so the world here is going to put yourself in a position of completion and success where you're legitimately graduating one style of life and stepping into so much more of an advancement. So if you think about your habitual habits, you're going to come into such an upgrade and completion and success through that, especially for those of you who are coming into your own workspace and environment. So Libra. All right, hold on. I have to say this. Yes, this is literally what I was just thinking. A lot of you, regardless of zodiac sign, a lot of you are this right now. A lot of you are dealing with people who are just bitter, just projecting stuff on you because they're jealous. Okay. Oh, I love you, Abby. I'm so glad you could join us. So it's like a lot of you, regardless of sign, are dealing with bitter ass mofos who they've tried everything to get you off this pedestal and it's not working. And they're seeing you succeed every day. And all they can do is just talk slick. Oh, screw you. And it's like, oh, you're mad, bitch. Are you mad, bitch? Are you mad? Are you jealous? And that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Some of you feel stuck because you feel like you need to outclass these people. You don't have to outclass anyone. You have the advantage. So just enjoy it, because the same people who are saying that are going to have to acknowledge your success. And, you know, it's going to influence them whether they want it to or not. And that's what they're starting to realize. So Libra sun, Libra moon. Jupiter in your fifth is going to evolve your talents. You're going to take the experience you had integrating abilities and bring it back to evolve everything you're already talented at. Really look out for Libra artists. Well, Libras are artists, but really look out for what they produce, what kind of creative work they do. It's probably going to be better than other people. I'm not going to lie. Like the air signs are definitely dope now more than ever. But Libra, you're tapping into your inner child and heart in a way that will open up romance, new love, and mainly what you love and the knowledge of what you love to, if I use guitar playing as an analogy, you're going to become the best guitar player you've ever been because you already mastered it, but now you're inducing new techniques. You must surrender though. And I'm going to pull another one too. Okay. Hangman is saying to surrender to a new perspective. Don't feel like you have to, get everything figured out. Surrender and walk away from that which doesn't serve you. And not even that which doesn't serve you. I get the sense for some of you, Libra, your job is done somewhere. Like you're done. It's time for someone else or something else to gain your talents. Like you've done all you can in a certain area and you're done. Like it's time to move on. It's nothing you even did wrong. I think some of you are trying to act like you fucked something up and you didn't. You finished the work you're meant to do there. Doesn't matter how people perceive it. Like you're done. It's on to the next. And whether you come back to it, only time will tell. But Scorpio sun, Scorpio moon. Bam. And I won't necessarily say you have to leave any relationships that are not done being walked away from, but like just a certain phase of it is over and it's time to step into the next one, even if it's with that same person. So we do have the, Scorpio. That's hilarious. Scorpio, we have this in your fourth, Scorpio rising, Scorpio sun, Scorpio moon. This is going to facilitate moves. This is a golden time to move and take a risk. This is understanding your celestial origin. Okay. Shout out to Jackie. This is very, very, very important because this is really going to help you understand at a much greater level where you belong and the foundation of such. So really carve out this celestial nature of family and where you come from, especially because with the Page of Wands, you're going to come into a lot to be excited about. And just like Cancer, you're taking your power back too. And we got the Magician here. So let your talent shine. Page of Wands wants to encourage you to do things that you may be intimidated by doing. The Page of Wands is someone who sets off on a brand new adventure. They don't know exactly what that adventure is going to be when they get there, but they're passionate about what they're doing and they're ready to step into it. Okay? So take risks and don't get stuck on expectations, but get excited about where you're headed. Okay? Just do it. Sagittarius moon, Sagittarius rising. Jupiter in your third is going to evolve previously learned skill sets that are just going to make you more genius than ever. And this could be even learning a new language, developing a celestial form of telepathy where you just know the bullshit people will be on before they open their dumbass mouths. This is going to be amazing. This is even going to really evolve how much you get your message out there. For those of you starting a new business, we got the Page of Pentacles, whereas Scorpio got the Page of Wands. So the Page of Pentacles is reinvention. You're going back to the drawing board when it comes to how you personally, work out, make money. Some of you have to go back to basics because you're so advanced. You have to learn everything back in the basic way just to perfect what you've already mastered. So this could also be receiving money when you need it most and least expect it. So this is great. Don't sleep on the page. This is going to be very, very powerful. Capricorn moon, Capricorn rising, you manifest in knowledge. You're manifesting a network and it's going to add to your pockets. So you definitely, especially during Leo season, want to very powerfully open up who you are connecting with. But this is going to be really good for money. I'm not going to lie. If you want to get into network marketing, this will be very amazing. Stuff that would seem pyramid scheming to other people will work perfectly for you because you got a network. And we have the Queen of Cups, which is your opposite sign. Okay. You might be working for a queen here, but the Queen of Cups is, ironically, you tapping very powerfully into not just your emotions, but your psychic ability. This is emotional maturity here. And it represents self-improvement and people falling in love with you. But realistically, Capricorn, I think this is somebody you're going to be dealing with. This could be a partner that opens up, someone who like is your complement. And this doesn't have to be a romantic partner. This could be a friend. This could be an aspect of you. So progressed Capricorn suns, this applies to you too. You're going to be so much more secure in your emotions and emotionally mature here, which you wouldn't expect to get for a typical Capricorn message. This is facts. But, you know, it's definitely something very important. Oh, my God, I just turned. Well, don't get into a pyramid scheme. Don't get into a pyramid scheme. But, you know, do look into network marketing, because that is for Capricorns for sure. And Aquarius moon, Aquarius rising. You are going to reevaluate how much you've grown. You're going to reshape the evolution of your being. And you already know, I don't know why I'm telling you and Pisces everything. Everything that I'm telling you, you already know. You can teach me. Y'all are like my teacher. So like the irony, like every time I do readings for y'all, it's ironic. Like heaven starts laughing. It's like, oh my God, the Gemini is telling Aquarius. Like Aquarius already know. Like it's fucking hilarious. But other than that, Aquarius, you're gonna get ready for your celestial takeover. So go and link up with your Viltrumites. This is you basically realizing, oh shit, I really am a Viltrumite. And I wonder, am I going to really connect with these mortals more? And yeah, we have the Eight of Swords. You're going to be releasing the blindfold, and then you're going to be partying. But let's talk about it, because you have had limiting beliefs about the celestial nature of who you are. Being around so much mortal beings has maybe blinded you to the celestial nature. I swear to God, some of you might feel stuck because it's like, oh shit, like I've upgraded, but I don't think I'm around too many people that can understand what I say. Take the blindfolds off. The blindfolds, I don't even think apply directly to you, because I just don't see you in a stuck position. I see this as you seeing yourself as you truly are, and taking this sword and cutting through illusions. But what will make you feel stuck is identifying yourself as a human when you're a celestial and being afraid of your real power, because Aquarius is one of those signs that as soon as they think something, it's already started to change in their reality. Like as soon as they're thinking it, the person who they're talking to has already seen what they thought. And it's like, oh shit, I'm trying to affect them. So it's like, you know, embrace who you are, my friend. Y'all are going to take over anyway. So I don't know why you're acting like you're Mark from Invincible when you're Omni-Man, but it is what it is. Like you're a whole Viltrumite empire, but it is what it is. Y'all are like Saiyans from another world. But other than that, Pisces moon, Pisces rising, this 12th house retrograde is going to reevaluate and release the final lessons that will change your spiritual beliefs before you start your new cycle, especially as a Pisces rising next year. And you evolve and transcend. Capricorn rising, Aqua rising, and Pisces rising, but really Cap and Pisces rising. And we're going to put Aqua there. Y'all have the dopest first house cycles of all time. And we could even say Sag rising, because Jupiter rules the chart. Capricorn had the quadruple conjunction. All right. Aqua had Jupiter and Saturn. And Pisces, y'all going to have Neptune and Jupiter. That's gangster. Y'all first house chapters are off the chain. It's like some movie shit. All right. So we have the sun for you. Before Pisces destroys everything, they're just going to have so much fun. Yay! These mortals don't even know that we're going to fuck their shit up in 50 years. Let's party. Like, I guess that's it for y'all. Like, y'all are just going to be happy as hell. I even split the deck. I got the strength card. So I think you're going to release old beliefs that blocked your happiness. And you're going to realize, wow, I've been magical the whole time. And this is going to come through success. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, the arts and business, Leo season is going to be lit. Leo season is going to be lit. So that being said, I'm going to pull one more card for the results of this ritual we did. Bam, the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is you walking out of the fog of Jupiter and Pisces and stepping into this element of, which is a Leo energy, brainstorming and competition. So it's a lot of energy generation. Seven of Cups specifically is gearing into altered states of consciousness. And so what I'm picking up from that card is you're going to have a paranormal experience. You're going to have like a Twilight Zone experience that will kind of lead you into preparing to change your understanding. And then the Hierophant is you coming into perhaps higher knowledge of such. We got the Hierophant judgment, but I'm going to stick with the Seven of Cups. This is an altered state of consciousness without the need of drugs or mind altering substances that will kind of show you the ripples. Shout out to Layla. Y'all have been having it, but this is going to start to really, you know, step more into not just being unconscious and being conscious. I'm gonna pull one more. This will be the outcome coming into the end of the day. We got the Ten of Wands. So it's kind of like a burden of success and victory because this is Saturn and Sagittarius. But it's kind of everything downloading and being put on your plate. So while you kind of move forward, you're going to be, of course, handing out these wands to who needs it. So it's kind of like you'll come into everything at once a little bit. But fuck that, I'm going to do one more. Come on, give us like a lover's card or something. What the hell? Ever since that Three of Swords happened, like I just don't act right with tarot anymore. Like, I just don't even trust the cards. Like, this is fucking retarded. All right, so we have the... I'm done. Let's just you know what? Let's fuck it. Yep. I tried, guys. I literally tried. It is what it is. I thought, you know, I could finesse. Nope. Damn. All right. So yeah, 10 of Wands, y'all. This is taking on more responsibility. It's unable to say no, but don't do that. Waiting for the big break. I don't like this card. I'm not gonna lie. I hate this card actually. But hey, coming with the Seven of Cups. Oh my God. Yeah, fuck all that. Yeah, this is damn it. Why are we gonna get the 10 of Wands again, man? Fuck that. And the Hangman, screw that. So like, yeah, just surrender, folks. And I don't hate the card. That's a really good question. I really don't hate the card. Honestly, it's a necessary card. But and 10 is completion, right? So it's something to keep in mind, right? But yeah, just be very mindful of anything. This could be you dropping burdens that you don't need anymore. But Jesus Christ, a 10 of Wands. I'm getting trolled by Pisces. Pisces was like, let's mess with his cards. 10 of Wands is holding the chi. I love it. And it's a freedom card. So I love it. Thank you, Belle. Beautiful. So other than that, whoo. Oh, 10 of Wands could also be like the hard work is over. Like you've done a lot of hard work. But with the Seven of Cups, it is a bit of altering your perception and seeing elements of your fantasies begin to come true. But begin to come true is also like the 5 of Wands, where it's in the process of being made instead of just like whoosh, coming together. So nice. I'm going to step into the live reading portion now. For those of you who would like to gain a live reading, thank you, Rashida. I just got your PayPal payment. Let's get into it. All right. 7:15, 7:14. Nice. Oh, nice. Shout out to New Age Jaw. I didn't even. That's what's up. All right. So, Matthew Wilcox, let's start with you. Matt Wilcox. Bam. Matthew, we got the High Priestess. You're going to gain very important sacred revelations through synchronicities that will tie in together everything that you've gained so far. It's like you got a breadcrumb here, breadcrumb here. You had to gain information about this because you were learning about this lesson. It's all going to come together full circle. So this isn't just like receiving a synchronicity. You're going to be very revealed powerfully the truth through your intuition. And it's going to confirm a lot of what you know. So just really tune into your inner world. We have new beginnings. So the High Priestess, this is going to be a new beginning in harnessing your supernatural abilities. Your because this is also psychic and natural ability. And your intuition will lead you into a new beginning as well. All right. Thank you, Jacqueline. Shout out to Tyler's Tarot. I think I've checked out one of his videos before. He's very popular. And I think he's out here in Vegas too. I'm not sure. I know there's an Aquarian who's out here, and we still got to link up and shoot a skit with him. Tatiana Rose. So he is in Vegas. Okay. Yeah, I got to link up with them. Tatiana Rose. Tatiana, we have the 7 of Wands. This is my favorite card in the tarot right now. This is definitely speaking with, oh my God, Blue Flame. That's amazing. This is speaking of, you have the advantage. Tatiana, tell everyone to suck your dick, flaccid and or hard. Tell them to get off your dick and that they need to come with you with truth and not their opinions. You have the advantage of whatever you're standing up for yourself. This is urging you to stand up for yourself, and it's urging you to defend your spot on top. So, oh my God, that's amazing. So I'll take that as a sign. So keep that in mind. Thank you, Tessa. I just got your payment. Tatiana, you have to make sure you don't back down at all because you have the advantage and you have the victory. This is the victory card right now. This is Mars and Leo. You have the victory right now. Okay. So it doesn't matter if you feel outclassed, if you feel outnumbered. You want to maintain this advantage by standing up for what you believe in above all. Okay. And congratulations at that too. So we have Starlight Readings Tarot. Divine Tribal Soul. If you look at the, you have the high ground. Yes. if you look at this right here, we have PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, or Super Chat is available. Starlight readings, tarot. Like, what more do you want from me? No, I'm joking. Bam. We have the Three of Swords. So this is definitely talking about making a heart sacrifice of some sorts. Normally it's a betrayal card, but you're too psychic to be deceived at present. You have a lot of great discernment. So I'm getting the sense that you may have to sacrifice something to open up a spiritual partnership. Okay, so this could be you realistically, and under this is walking away. So this could be you realistically letting go and making minor sacrifices to open up space for this. Or this could be you having to let go of a relationship so that you can open up for what you deserve, pretty much. And not only that, I get the sense that this is what you're stepping into. You're working on this, but the Three of Swords will arise any blockages that need to be surrendered and sacrificed to fully step into that. So I really hope that resonates for you, because that's beautiful. Nayeli Sama. (9:44 p.m.) Nayeli Sama. We have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is urging you to not only have perseverance, but to really stand up for your dreams. Okay. So this comes with the Star. One, this can mean that you need a bodyguard, my friend, especially if you're stepping into more high profile acts. But I'm getting the sense that when it comes for your dreams, never surrender. Okay. And don't give up. Let that be your ninja way, to never give up and go back on your word. I feel like since it's behind the Star, or if we put this like this is also you defending your dreams, even if it only makes sense to you. But the Nine of Wands means you're very experienced. You're not like the Page who's starting off something new. So you really want to trust the work you've put into where you're at. And you're so much stronger than many people will realize from the outside looking in as well. So, you know, you're very capable of handling high stressful situations and enable that, because you're going to step more into greater, how do I say it? You're going to step more into greater breakthrough and success through this. Once again, if any of you would like a reading, use the code MIRACLE to get it 50% off. And please, you know, hit up my webinar in the events and get you a webinar ticket. All right. So next we have Aaron Moses, the one. Bam. Got him. Aaron Moses, the one. We have the Seven of Wands. Similar, just once again. Oh, and we have the Star card. So you really want to, that easy. You really want to stand up for your dreams. You are on the verge and precipice of success. And here, Seven of Wands is saying people may think you're delusional or crazy, but you actually know more what you're talking about than they know. Even if they bring up all sorts of jargon and rhetoric, what you're standing up for something you've seen this hope and inspiration. To other people, it's just a belief to you. So this is saying, you know, stand up for this victory. Your current partner is a star, and so other people might be kind of wanting to get with her, and this is you kind of defending, you know, your right to be her partner. Yes, Leslie Michelle, make sure you cop them. All right, they fire. I'm gonna start doing 2 webinars a month too. But other than that, yep, get into Leo season. The high ground All right. So next we got Swirly Nova. Yeah, that's normal. You Pisces literally shit on conventional rules of logic. And you're like, oh, is that a law of physics? Man, fuck the laws of physics. And I feel like it's only Pisces that does that. So yeah, that's actually normal. So I don't know how y'all do it, and I don't even care anymore. But like, yeah, uh, boom, Swirly Nova. Sam Norton, I would recommend any of them. Sinistry, Astro Transit, Progressed, whichever one you're called to. If you want to do a Sinistry though between two people, let's do that. Okay. So Swirly Nova, we got the Tower card. You're making it rain on these hoes. We got the high ground again. So Swirly Nova, this is like winning the lottery and then telling people to get off your dick. It's like, oh, I won the lottery. Hey, can I be your friend again? Get off my dick. Or this could be you instantly coming into success and having to defend that. So the tower is an uncomfortable change, but it's going to lead into victory. It's going to lead into victory that kind of sets you apart and makes people feel like they can kind of like waste your time and use you, but it's all good. You have a wand. So just beat them over the head with it and put people in their place. Oh my God, Swirling Nova, thank you so much. I'm glad that it's accurate for you. This is a good tower card. And I did get your Venmo. I totally got you. And yeah, this is going to be very positive. Basically, whatever is after the tower, just know you have the advantage and maintain that. And maintaining it is don't give up, don't back down. It'll only stop the moment you back down. Ari, Starry Ari. Let's see. We got. Am I really surprised at this point? Ari was in my dream last night too. She was just breaking down some advanced science about God. And it's just like, oh, okay, yeah, what's this up? Like you just came through at the perfect time. And so we have strength, Ari. This is saying you got the fire, you got the power. This is very powerfully opening up, your I don't even want to say inner strength as much as really, tapping into this sense of also your psychic ability and killing it for Leo season, to be honest. We're getting this with the Seven of Wands. So even people who might be trying to deceive you, I like how they're both yellow, but it's like you might have certain people trying to approach you warily because they know they can't really openly finesse you. I'm not gonna lie. This is very interesting. And we got this with the star. Oh, this is so lit. So you're full on ISIS mode, my friend. You're full on ISIS mode. Even both of these cards together come together when your expansion of consciousness leads you greater into understanding spirit more. It's just you're employing some unconventional methods to expand your consciousness and unconventional relative to what is within the norm. So this is kind of like doing a secret experiment to further knowledge, but experiments that may not really be smiled upon because they're not understood. So I don't really see the Seven of Swords as anyone deceiving you really. And we got the Sun card for you. So I think a lot of this is tied to Jupiter that's going over your hubby's sun right now and is going to go over your moon soon. So lots of positivity. But see, with this dream coming true card energy, it's not going to happen to you. It's going to come from you. It's like you're going to be the Oprah for people. It's going to be like, your dream comes true. Your dream comes true. You get happiness. You get happiness. And it's just going to be like you're establishing an infinity source of energy from your energy. And you're able to kind of advent this understanding of energy too. And it's like you're full on goddess mode more than you already are. And so we have new beginnings. Can't make it up. That's coming with moderation. Follow your dreams, just like the star. And effort. So that's beautiful. Shoop. Yeah. That's awesome. especially with the strength card. I feel like you're going to harness your energy. Like never, I feel like all the latent or maybe dormant energy that you might have dealt with, you'll now have full access to it through Leo season. And that's going to start a whole new cycle of harnessing so much more energy than you may even be used to. Okay. So super awesome. Next, we have Adriana. Thank you, Adriana. And Star, I got you. Ari also has a card for anyone who needs it. So I got you after Adriana. We'll do that as well. So Adriana, we have the Three of Swords, and this is coming with the Two of Swords. So you might be indecisive right now. This is very deep. Your heart, this card came out. Okay, so the Magician is speaking of your own skill sets and the answer, but you might be indecisive because you're holding in a sense of heartbreak, or until you resolve certain methods of the heart, you're really closed off. This is saying that your heart might be closed off more than usual. And I don't want to share any cliche messages like heal your heart. The Two of Swords is saying don't let people in your business and don't let people know about your heart that don't have to. Normally people will be like, open up your heart. I'm a Cap Moon, so I'm gonna be like, keep your heart closed. Like don't really open it up to anyone who doesn't really need to open it up. But this is definitely going to speak of making sure you have your intellect over your emotions, because this is a defense mechanism to protect your heart that's been betrayed. I'm picking it up strongly now. I think you've been very betrayed by people who don't know that you see through their bullshit. And this just caused you to close up. So this, if anything, is exercising the discernment as you kind of balance this out and let go of toxic influences to maintain this protection. All right. And even though we see the Three of Swords here, this is you really just processing old wounds so that you can move forward. And Aqua Moon makes so much sense. Thank God that this was literally a Moon in Libra and a Saturn Libra. So with Jupiter and Saturn going through, that's going to evolve your soul. And it's going to reveal the Two of Swords here is you're going to tell who's who, because when you have the Two of Swords, you won't let people push you to do what you don't want to do. When you have the Two of Swords, you won't let people push you. So this will let you know based on that who you can trust and who not to trust. Okay. So next we have Anita Morgan. That's what's up. Anita. Anita-sama. We have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is reinvention. It's coming with the Eight of Pentacles. So you're going to reinvent the way you're working. And this is going to make you so much money. What you're doing right now is making you consistent income. You're going to theoretically and fundamentally reinvent the way you work out and make money. And it's going to make you even more money. It's like you're breaking through your consistency and you're going back to the drawing board to maximize your profits. So this is going to maybe come into a new idea, maybe a new way to record your videos that brings in more revenue. And this is definitely going to be very, very beautiful because it's going to tap you into your body in a new way. And you're going to feel more authentic. Quintessentially, this is a reinvention of your personality as well, which you fully deserve. And congrats. Okay, so next we have, of course, Valton. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And yes, every single reading is applying to me. So I want to really, those of you guys who are, a lot of geniuses stick behind to listen. And some of you have collective or social energy. So if you feel like the readings apply to you, it's because they do. Some of you are so psychic, you can tap into that and don't feel like it's in your head. I still recommend you get a personal reading because it'll be personal to you. But if these do resonate, Abby is very gifted, very, very, very intuitive. So, I think that's amazing how she's, tapping into the collective energy, and feel free to, okay. I'm also going to do a reading for everyone at the end as well. In fact, before I do it for Valton, let me do a card for everyone from Ari. So everyone, let's thank Starry Ari. She blessed everyone with a card. And the card that we have for everyone. Oh my God! Starry Ari, you did it again. Yo, Starry Ari just made our wishes come true. Starry Ari said a card for everyone, and we got the star. So remember how we got the star after the strength card? Ari just Oprah'd us right now. Your wishes come true. Your wishes come true. That's lit. That's lit. All right, everybody. What do you believe? Because that's coming true. And it's not even that. Like, open up, let the dream live. The star card is saying your heart's desire and dreams are opening up. So this is you harnessing your spiritual gifts to manifest this. But I really make a wish. And this is important because Ari has a Pisces moon. This comes with abundance and spiritual partnership. Aries has a Pisces moon, which grants wishes. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying? This, and Valton, this can apply for you too, but this is definitely talking about your wish not only being sponsored, but it coming true. So let's all make a collective wish together. Woo! Holler. Wow. Bam. And so it is. And you can have more than one wish. So other than that, hey, Mike, this is kind of long, but I feel like I need something to hit me like, whoa. Nice. Okay. Well, let's see what kind of confirmation we can get. The star card does resonate with that, by the way. The star card definitely resonates with that spiritual partnership and abundance. So, yeah, I actually feel that too. The star card is saying to really, the star card for you, Valton, is also speaking towards you following your dreams and hobbies. Like, when you get the star card for career, it's saying don't get a conventional job. If you want to be a singer, and your dream will come true. All right. And we also have the magician, bro. This is literally the same thing. The magician is saying believing your abilities. You have, because you're talking, this is your like, whoa, confirmation. Holy shit. You want confirmation from going full grind on YouTube, making a Shopify business. Dude, this is saying drop everything you're doing and make this business. You have all the tools. You have the services. You have the business acumen. You have the ideas and the smarts. You can start making money now and grinding now. You have to really believe in yourself and your talents, go through the fluctuations. You got everything you need. And the Knight of Pentacles is saying you can already instantly stabilize it so that within a few weeks, you'll be able to, do part-time and full-time off of it. That's gangster. That's gangster. I felt chills too. Like, in order to get the magician is just amazing. Charisse, thank you so much. And we got spirituality, Valton. So like, this is tied towards really developing your spirituality and really incorporating all of this in your lifestyle. Okay, which once again, much deserved. Charisse, thank you so much. Much appreciated. So grateful for you as well. Okay. So next we have Christian Garcia. Wait a minute. All right. Christian Garcia. We have the Two of Cups, mutual love, Venus in Cancer. This doesn't have to be specifically with a romantic partner, although I do feel it is. This is definitely a lot to do with mutual respect and admiration, whether with you in a career, but this could be you and a partner who really come to find love with each other. So let me know if this is with someone you already know or if this can allude to someone you may meet. And this comes with new beginnings. So that lets me know individuality wanted to come out, but that lets me know you might be starting a brand new beginning with somebody. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. We lit. All right. Awesome. Jacqueline Westlake. Let's get it. 808 913. So I'm gonna do those. Okay. Jacqueline Westlake. We have the Seven of Cups. This is the card we got collectively. Seven of Cups is a card of escapism and the internet, but this is also altered states and creative visualization. Sweet. And this comes with follow your dreams. Oh, that is so lit. This is actually one of the cards of visualizing your dreams and spending times in dreams. And this is follow your dreams. Normally, like the fact that we got both of this together is wild. And normally, this card in the future is, yeah, you might be desiring something, but the way you desire will actually lead you away from stuff that could tempt you or into success. So the fact that we got this together, you're very intuitive. And this is saying that right now, you might be envisioning stuff that seems impossible, but don't stop following your dreams. As especially when Jupiter goes into Pisces, this will more so make greater sense. And I really hope that speaks to you because that was super awesome. Okay. Alexandria Johnson. Alexandria, we have the Hierophant. So this is you coming into, ooh, and you're a Pisces. That's awesome. Nice, nice, nice. If anything, this creative sense of visualization is harnessing a lot of reality warping through such. So the Hierophant is talking about you kind of coming into an orthodox understanding of the world around you, especially through following status quo. It could represent your religion or spiritual guidance, but this is you being a role model and also following the rules. So this could also be grounding understanding of your superpowers by actually coming into a organized understanding, kind of like it was a curriculum. So this is going to really feed you with that knowledge. Oh my God, that's crazy. Yo, we did it again. What the fuck? This is literally teaching and learning, because this is also going to represent like schooling institutions, religious institutions. So you might even be in a position to teach what you've learned. Maybe this could be you in the Hierophant position as well, teaching a class or coming in to learn whatever you're learning, you're going to teach. So the Hierophant is talking about really organizing the structure, whether through higher education or course. And this is going to really shape a lot of the knowledge through this Jupiter transit that you come into. Damn, we 2 for 2 now, or really 3 for 3 if we count Ari. That was amazing. So next we have Maria. Love your video. Ooh, 2-degree Pisces Sun and Venus 2-degree Aqua, Jupiter 0 degrees of Virgo. And love to get your reading on what this full moon is bringing in, out, or taking. Beautiful. Maria on Molly. Beautiful. Let's see what we got. The Jupiter 0 degrees is amazing since Jupiter is opposing your Jupiter. So that's awesome. Ooh, we got Celebration. 4 of Wands. I love this card. I've been sleeping on this card. So why did I split the deck and I got this? That's lit. So, I mean, 4 of Wands to me is a celebration. It's sanctuary. It's people coming together. It's a stronger connection in your community. This is just like chill. If anything, I feel like this full moon is going to bring all the right characters together through you. So you might move in with somebody, with a soulmate. You might have a party. This is just a strengthened connection with the community around you. And I feel like you're going to have so much more happiness conversing. Oh my God! What the hell, E? What is this, son? Like, yo, this is supposed to be like a tarot and oracle card reading. This ain't supposed to be like that crazy. Like, what is this, son? I can't make this up, dude. Why am I getting this with this and this? Looks like you getting set up for love. That's lit. I want what she's having. What's up, y'all? That's wild. Shout. Yo, that's crazy. Holy crap. And it's 11:11. That's amazing. So, like, at least in the mountain time. So, wow, that was lit. That was lit. I very much so enjoyed that. Maxine Farias. All right. Devin, yes, we are still open. Hey, Ali, hold on. I'm gonna make it 10 days. I'm gonna make it 10 days, man. Hold on. My goal is to make it to 90. All right. Hold on. What is it? The first 90 days. I might have to do a vlog series called The First 90 Days, No Fat. Holy shit. We're gonna have to make it there. Okay. So Maxine Farias. We have the Knight of Pentacles. This is a reliable friend. I feel like even though this can indicate a certain sense and element of financial stability, which you're going to come into. Nani? Nonato. Oh. Then this could be that, but I feel like Maxine, this is an actual Virgo. I feel like this is an actual person that may come into your life like a lightning strike, or you unexpectedly can come into greater financial stability. But I feel like this is an actual reliable friend you can count on, who's going to help you put more of your stuff in order. Not like you don't have your life in control, but you know, just like somebody who can help fine tune and add more stability to your life, which is awesome. So compassion came out, but let me do. They don't have to be a Virgo, by the way. It could be like new beginnings. So this could even be new beginnings that induce physical activity with said individual, which you definitely want to enjoy. All right. So, 920. Sicko. Edward. For love, you got to put your walls down, bro. I'm right there with you. Don't let in anybody, but in order to let in the love you want and protect it, um, just let down your walls for the right person. Other than that, Sicko. Shout out to you, bro. The card we got for you is the 10 of Cups. Bliss. This is fulfillment. I love that I got this after pulling it again. This is talking about being in alignment with your spiritual truth and with your true nature. And you're going to be experiencing good fortune throughout this Jupiter retrograde. So congratulations, especially if you had to go through some misunderstandings before. So this is beautiful. Let's see. Sharva, we have the Four of Wands for you. So you're coming into celebration and success yourself. This is going to make your place of being more hospitable. All right, Sandra Castillo. Thank you, vaulting. I'm grateful for all of us. We really are in this together, which is awesome. So Sandra, we have the Hangman. Surrender. Having to prove yourself to other people or compete with other people because you stand out well enough on your own or even in competition. But the Hangman is saying through this Pisces coming out of retrograde, you're going to change your whole perspective about a lot by not having to feel like you have to do anything, especially if you feel like you don't know what to do. You don't have to do anything. Just surrender, and you're going to naturally come into a new perspective by transforming your personality during this period. And we have follow your dreams. So you definitely want to surrender when it comes to this following of your dreams and figuring out how to make it work. Just have the intent and allow it to happen. Okay. Sweet. So next we have Rashida Thompson. What's happening in my relationships right now and that are closest to me, and how best to navigate? We have the Eight of Wands. So actually, this is a card of blockages releasing, communication releasing. Thank you, Andara. This is talking about blockages being released if there are any communication issues. And in your relationships, one, things are going to move very fast, especially if there's someone coming to visit you, you're traveling, or you're being visited. This is also going to speak of the arrows of love. So connections between those in your relationships could be very quick. You can go from 0 to 100. Especially if you meet someone new with the Fool card here, you can get to know them very intimately, very fast. Someone may make their move. You may make your move. So Rashida, the Eight of Wands is saying, especially if you've been wanting to move forward with certain people, now is the perfect time. You may be getting a lot of messages which will speed and accelerate this too. This is a Mercury and Sagittarius card. And we have love partnership. So concerning that we have this with the arrows of love, do expect within the next 2 weeks for developing partnership to move very quickly, very fast. Oh my gosh, Melissa. You know it's all true too. Please spare me when you guys do what you do. Spare me. I've looked out for y'all. Spare me, please. Okay, like you will the Pisces moons. All right, so Tessa Correa. Tessa Correa for Jupiter, we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is going to be a very charming whippersnapper who will charm his way into your pants. But this could also be you coming into a very high speed, determined passion. It's a Sagittarius male, but it's also living life in the fast lane. So if you found that you have lost inspiration, you'll gain inspiration. It could be in the form of a very passionate person who wants to get in your pants. Like the Knight of Wands does not shy away. Like the Knight of Cups will Justin Bieber his way in your pants. He'll be like, baby, 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 with the cup in his mouth, and he's just going to seduce you. The Knight of Wands is like, what's up? Sweep you off your feet. Like, what's up? We going to do it or not? And it's going to be very passionate. You feel me? This is saying wait, right? But I have the feeling the Knight of Wands is probably you. I get the sense that especially if you needed, you know what I'm saying, inspiration, you're going to gain like a burst and wave of passion. This is great for short distance travel. This is great for moving. So this doesn't have to necessarily be somebody, but if it is, this is going to be someone who encourages you passionately. We have Follow Your Dreams card again. And not just follow your dreams, go on a road trip and go on an adventure to discover your dreams. You know what I'm saying? Where some people want to surrender and let go or to really allow it to happen. You want to actually go in that direction passionately because you will find what you are looking for. All right. So next we have Anika Marie. Oh, and I got 5 to buy myself some almond milk. Anika, you awesome. I got you. So I'm going to hook you up with the Oracle card. Oh, Valton, I think you sent another 20. I got you. So, Anika, we have the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles coming with the 3 of Cups is very deep. If you've gone through a period of loss and alienation, you're going to be celebrated by people who care about you. You had to go through this to see who your real friends are. I think you Prince Hakeemed it too. You might have made yourself look broker than you are. This doesn't have to be financial loss or being broke. This could be a sense of alienation. Vaulting, I totally got you. This could also be a sense of you kind of just feeling like you don't know who your friends are, especially when you're in need. But this is, whether it's a loss or not, I'm glad I pulled a clarifier because you're transitioning into here. I feel like this was more of a consciousness. You might have even had money, but just felt a lack. And now you're coming into greater celebration, which is awesome. Okay. And the oracle card that we have here is rebirth. So it's a literal rebirth from like the Five of Pentacles. In fact, if you were introverted, you're finna be extroverted. Like if you just kind of kept to yourself, I get this a lot too. If you kind of like kept to yourself, you're gonna be more festive. It's like you're gonna really, through this glow up, literally rebirth yourself and bring out the energy that you might have kept in. So next we have Tatjana. Tatjana. Mer magic here. Let's see what we got. So for Jupiter and Aquarius, retrograde, we got the Knight of Cups. This is the Justin Bieber card. Ooh, but it's coming with the Wheel of Fortune. So this could be someone who tries to seduce you out your pants. You feel me? And they're at least going to be very romantic. But this is also you following your sense of your heart. Appeal to the heart. This is you bringing out your artistic self. And if this is somebody, they're going to come with fortune. So this could be someone who gives you a proposal or an invite, right? And on the surface, it might seem like they're just interested in you, but they have they're going to change your life. This could be also you stepping into your own sense of artistry. And as you do, you kind of change your fortune because you find something you're really good at doing. So that's beautiful. With the Knight of Cups here, it's definitely talking about, instead of being intellectually ruled, follow your heart here and really enable yourself to be inspired through that muse. Okay. Okay, this is a really good question. So you want to stop feeling wrong as a son or a person for what you feel that you have to do. And you feel like sometimes, you have parents here, but they're not truly here or there, that they sometimes come at you and make you question if you're wrong, which I've come to learn as a son. Your parents are supposed to get you fucked up. I'm realizing your parents are not your parents if they don't like challenge you in that way. But I totally resonate with what you're feeling. Thank you, Anika. You're gonna go from feeling a loner like to being celebrated with other loners or just people who are not even loners who like you. Like you're gonna attract a lot of people, Anika. So Valton, I actually resonate a lot with what you're going through, and you're actually breaking out of, you're coming more into independence here. So allow your parents to challenge you, because this will carve more your individuality as you see how even your parents that mean well for you don't necessarily always know. Thank you, Ari. And you stay blessed as always. Won't necessarily always know what's best for you like you know what's best for you. So we got the Magician, right? And there's your confirmation, bro. The Hermit card is specifically the answer that you're asking. The Hermit card is saying respect, of course, where your parents are coming from, because you represent a younger, newer generation. So they're going to bring their wisdom. They're going to bring their experience. They know what they're talking about. However, with the Hermit card, you are the expert of your own life. The Hermit card comes where we're going to take other people's opinion and advice, but we're going to move forward with our own advice. The Hermit card is someone who only they understand their life. So this is saying, trust yourself. Okay. You are going to be misunderstood, but you're so unique as an existence that you're an expert that people will come to for advice. This is a bit of a loner card. You're alone, but you're not lonely. So here's your confirmation that, take what your parents are saying. These are both my birth cards. You're following your own life into a path that only you understand. So your parents are naturally not going to get it. And they pressure me into whatever they want, not from me. I'm very familiar with that too. I've experienced that with my own mother and just authority figures. But this is because they're supposed to do that. This is their duty to you, right? It's just you have to personally understand. How about when it's your brother, but he's bipolar and see, this is the thing. This isn't just relative to your parents. This is to everyone around you. The Hermit card is saying to embrace the time you spend on your own because you're mastering yourself like never before. And this is saying to screw other people's opinions, to be honest. It's you being the lone wolf, seeking solitude. You're wise beyond your years, and you're seeking more, but it's like you need more and seek more. But this is saying that regardless of what you're pressured to do you. Regardless of what people pressure to you, do you. You have expertise of your own living experience that will see you through. And if you felt, unconfident about it, you don't need to feel unconfident about it. Okay. And so finally, we have Devin. Devin, thank you so much for your patience. Devin, we have, I don't know if I got the Knight of Pentacles for you, but Devin, we have the Five of Pentacles and the Empress. So this is talking about your glow up but see, I'm getting huge Prince Hakeem vibes for you, where Devin, it's like you've always been this Empress, but you kind of had to like put this mask on because you knew people would just kind of like you for the wrong reasons. All right. And oh shit. Bethany Luna, I missed you. My apologies. Bethany, I got you. So Devin, this is definitely speaking of you coming into great abundance, especially too. This doesn't have to mean financial loss, but you pop in now. So Venus is going to come into Virgo very shortly, and you're stepping into that transition from, kind of feeling alienated to being celebrated and worshipped. Okay. So Bethany Luna. And appreciated. We have the Nine of Swords. Bethany, you're being psychically attacked. I'm not even going to sugarcoat that shit. Ooh, this is so dope. Okay, you're being psychically attacked. There's a lot of anxiety you're going through, Luna, and subconsciously you're dealing with your own internal shadows. You're dealing with a bunch of anxiety that's built up, right? But here's where personally, a lot of your anxiety and shadow is reflecting the subjective collective attack on your psyche. So it's like you're picking it up from your own shadow and it's reflecting what other people are saying. That's how you'll know it's psychic attack. It doesn't have to be from someone specifically. However, the lesson through this is your higher self is a fucking boss. You are protected. This, I think, is the best message we got tonight. You're being psychically attacked, but to grow through this. And you're not a victim. You're not a victim at all, because this has a lot to do with insomnia and anxiety, but your strength is going to see you through here. It's like, this is your higher self coaching you through this. Like, oh, I know you can handle this. So it's not, they're not going to do it for you, but it's like you're very protected. And you're not just going through the anxiety, you're processing it collectively for people too. It's like you chose to go through it so that you can process this as well and gain strength. So this first, and then you're stepping in so much more powerfully through the strength card, which is so amazing. Okay, so that ends our live reading. Y'all stay blessed as always. Y'all got my love. Okay. And for those of you who remain, I'm going to pull one more card for you. Got the Seven of Pentacles. The Hermit. Thank you, It's a Vibe. And teaching and learning. So as you master yourself and you come into more expertise, take your time with it. But remember, you are not alone, or you're not lonely, even if you are alone. You're never alone. Stay blessed as always. And until next time, peace. Yikes.